less known for his revolutionary
Hello,
militias.
friends.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back, everyone. We're Not Great RPG, and we're talking about cats.
For No Context RPG.
We're No Context RPG. This is Princes of the Apocalypse, if you hadn't guessed, by the horrifying bandages on John's hands. Mm-hmm. That's the only place you'll see those. For now, I guess.
For now.
Until Ukubo
Merry
goes badly
Christmas
burned.
sometime soon.
Oh, God. Are you a Christmas mummy?
I'm the ghost of... I don't know, which one?
Are you going to their house or are we
present, or
streaming?
future?
I think it's past.
Past? Probably past.
I
feel like
I think you're
Which
Ghost
one?
of Christmas Sad.
Past
That's
has like
also
all the
pretty good.
chains and stuff, right?
True. Yeah, probably Christmas
No,
past.
that's future.
Is it?
No, future
Yeah,
is
because
like
that's,
the...
hey, you fucked up, now you're dead.
Is it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thought
but
Future
Jacob
was like
Marley was his dead.
Future just
Yeah, Jacob Marley's
Jacob-
one with the
Jacob-
chains and the
yeah.
like lock boxes of coins because it's like you fucking
It was his
sold
dead partner.
Oh, yeah. Well, something like
Future
that.
is the one that just...
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah,
make
that's
him
true.
Charlie.
He doesn't even... I don't think he's...
And this is a Sismus Corey.
I'm pretty sure I think that story is...
I think it's public.
Yeah,
Probably. I
public
think
domain.
at this point,
No,
listen,
it
if the
is.
fucking
Charles Dickens been
Muppets,
dead
if
a
the
long
Muppets
time.
could do
Yeah.
it, I think we're safe. We're clearly on the same tier
I don't
of
know, they
popularity.
have
as
a
the
lot
Muppets.
As
of
the
power.
Muppets?
The Muppets, yeah.
Muppets
We've got
have
the same
a lot of
influence,
power.
yeah.
We only have one puppet on this show, and he very rarely makes an appearance.
Yeah, but I've been Kermit, so we're good.
Kermit.
Kermit, sorry,
Kermit.
for copyright reasons. Whoa!
Yes.
Anyway,
What a great randomizer. I forgot
know.
about that.
we're going to go around the table and say who we are, and then we'll play Dungeons and Dragons, because that's a thing that we do on this channel.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for, really. So I am Don, and I play Soot Alpenshard, the Fire Ganassi Evocation Wizard.
I'm Sarah, and I'm playing Zafira.
I'm John and I play Raz.
I'm Mike, and I play Fizzlewick Glimmereye, the Rock Gnome Artificer.
I'm Tom. I play Nikolai Graves, the Human Paladin.
Hi, and I'm DJ. I'm your DM.
Hi,
So,
DJ.
Hello.
I feel like
Do you have a problem?
there's plenty of times where you do utilize the DJ air horn pretty well, but you never use it in your intro.
I feel like it's unnecessary.
Like, I'm DJ, and I'll be your DM, you know?
That'd be a little over the top, man.
It would be.
What if we got you fireworks for it, though?
Perfect. Gotta balance.
Before you do the
How much is
intro
in the
real quick,
fireworks budget?
I'm just going to tilt this down slightly. If you want to loosen that and just tip it, just so it's not pointed right at your mouth. For safety.
How much is in our fireworks
That should
budget?
be better, right?
We
I
do
would
not
tilt it
have
up
a
a little
fireworks
bit.
budget.
Up.
So you're saying we're limitless?
I'm saying we're
For
in
the
a
amount that we
basement
I wish we had a
of
fireworks
a house.
budget. Yeah.
Oh, what do you guys need the top of the house for?
Sorry,
Honestly.
this has coffee in it, not water.
I'm jealous. That's
This
Are you
has water in
working
it.
overnight
Wait, that's
tonight?
coffee?
This is water, but I'm not going to show the logo because that's a crime.
because that's a crime.
This is a drink.
I have iced tea. It's caffeine free.
That's just a full glass of bourbon.
It is.
It is actually, yeah.
John is Mega Coffee? Yes.
So, last session, you guys made your way from Red Larch toward the Feathergale Spire, which you could see in the distance. As you continued through the woods, you soon came upon a chasm, which had a drawbridge. Got
Can
it.
you do it again, though?
Drawbridge.
There you go.
All right.
Hi, we're Not Great RPG.
This has been
I
fun.
did just roll 2 nat 1s, so it's very appropriate.
Let's see. Hold on.
Gotta get them out now.
No.
This is gonna go well. Awesome.
Mine got caught in the
always
corner.
does.
Mine got caught in the corner. What does that mean?
That means you're
Banned.
banned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't even have to say it this time.
What the fuck happened there?
Okay.
Well,
It's cursed. It's
Yes.
cursed.
It is cursed.
Roll.
Everyone had something go wrong with their roll.
Roll a d20. Oh wait, that's 2. All right.
Will it come apart?
All right,
Okay.
we're safe.
That's still pretty
Did you roll
cursed.
nat 20 with one of those?
spooky.
well, that was something.
Did I get like Taco Bell on it yesterday?
It's possible.
That's always the solution to the mystery. Whenever there's a question, did I get Taco Bell on it?
My hands are sticky. Did I get Taco Bell?
My dice are stuck together. Did I get Taco Bell on these dice?
You might be a redneck.
You're covered in Taco
No, that'd be if it was KFC.
That's true.
True.
Alright, so,
Everyone knows church's chicken is best.
Drawbridge.
drawbridge. Right.
Drawbridge?
Soon you came upon a drawbridge, opposite you opposite a chasm, from where you were. You also saw a bell, which after a lot of deliberation, you decided to ring. It was then you were called to by a female voice who invited you in and lowered the drawbridge. She soon escorted you through the tower, kind of giving you a tour, pointing things out as you went along. She led you to the pinnacle, where you met with the commander of the Feathergale Knights named Thurl Maraska. That was it, Thurl Maraska. Thank you, I know.
Solid.
As you approached, he welcomed you, answered some questions you had about the valley, and the areas surrounding it, as well as the Feathergale Knights and the cults of Howling Hatred.
Yeah?
Conversation that went over very smoothly, as I recall.
And I just want to point out, after watching back the VOD today, my fuck-up did not seem as bad as it actually was.
Good.
He just played it cool up until Tom was like, persuasion roll, and then 10 minutes later I realized he succeeded.
Yeah.
But not too bad. He then invited you to a feast later that night. Raz, being a squirrel, stayed behind as the rest of you proceeded downstairs to to the chambers he invited you to wait in. Raz, as you were there, you ran around his feet to gain his attention. He soon picked you up and held you and allowed you to crawl onto his shoulder like a madman, before you jumped off behind him and turned human again, approaching him from behind and thoroughly scaring the shit out of him.
Once again, you were a squirrel wrapped in bandages.
Yes.
People are fine with mummified creatures hanging out with them. I
They're
don't
not
understand.
necessarily mummified.
Because if they weren't fine with it, it's more work for me. And
I feel like at this point the
I
band...
take advantage of my DM's laziness.
yeah, I don't blame you at all. I totally get it.
He's not going to
we
want to have to
can't-
explain this. I'll just do
We
it.
can't do that, no swamp, ever.
No.
Ever.
There's no room.
There's none.
No.
Last night, I almost died on No Swamp, and I don't even play it.
Yeah,
I have no,
it's true.
I'm not invested. There was no characters.
I've
They didn't
killed
mention
Sarah
me.
6 times emotionally.
It's good. If you're not watching it, please do.
It's in zero ways affecting you in real life, correct?
See, like, if you
I'm
think
actually hyped.
That's how you know you got him.
if you think I'm not a terrible DM, you should watch John, who makes Matt Mercer look like an amateur.
No.
Oh,
Not remotely.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
we're gonna
that's-
start that beef now.
Well,
That's gonna
I don't want to get.
No one
I
post
don't
that
want
on
to start
Twitter and
that
send it
beef.
to Matt Mercer. No one do
I
that.
don't have the financial resources to hire a lawyer.
Matt
Believe it
Mercer,
or not.
Matt Mercer, I love you. Please don't. We
Sarah,
don't want
please
beef.
don't do that into the microphone.
We don't want beef.
Anyway,
Please.
No! Someone clipped it!
thoroughly scaring the shit out of Thurl. Later, not long after, you identified yourself by pulling down your shirt to reveal the symbol that you had carved into your chest previously. It was then that Thurl spoke to you a bit further and gave you some information in regards to a local Cult of Black Earth encampment that he was aware of, and he asked you to investigate. It was then you went down and rejoined everybody at the feast, and then soon exited the feast to continue to Thurl's room, thoroughly ransacking it and taking all of his valuable possessions. Where then you heard the sound of boots rushing upward toward the pinnacle. After the footsteps had stopped, you exited and made your way to the pinnacle, where you found the rest of the party currently being fit to ride giant vultures and hippogriffs. You learned that they were chasing after a manticore that was allegedly on the loose. You all took off in search of the manticore, quickly finding it, actually, and then quickly killing it. Final blow being delivered by Nikolai, flying inverted over the manticore and swinging his flail into its head, removing it. Yep. You then made your way back to Feathergale Spire in search of your reward. As you approached, Nikolai went ahead and jumped from his vulture flying mount to the pinnacle, hand held high with the head of the manticore. where we pick up is Thurl approaching your party. He's holding the ring that he had offered you initially in one hand and a bag in the other.
Did I present him with the head?
You're holding it up in the air. Yep. Sorry. He approaches and goes, "Oh, well, thank you. That was, I'm very impressed. Thank you. Here's your payment. Here's your ring. As well as this bag that I hope you may find of use."
I'm gonna drop the head and I'm gonna hold the bag.
Okay. You drop the head and it rolls towards his feet and he picks it up and begins.
Just holding a ring and a
Examining
bag.
it.
I just want to turn directly to you guys and just kind of spin around and be like,
Can I?
Take the bag.
are they both mine?
Oh, they both are for all of you, yes.
Oh.
We all get a bag.
Do you all get those?
What's in the bag?
Does everyone get the ring and bag? This sounds fantastic.
Everyone gets...
Just the one ring and just the one bag to share?
Yes.
To rule them all.
No.
Do we have to share the ring?
We don't have a ring. I'm not going to talk about the ring. Do you want the bag?
I'll see the bag.
Damn, I forgot it at home. Never mind. I had a handout that I was going to bring and forgot. So.
Oh, I saw you make that. The rolled up thing?
Yep.
Actually, I didn't see you make it. I was asleep.
What?
I saw that you made it.
I saw in my dreams
Also,
you make a handout.
I made it hours before he even got to me.
Oh, okay. I thought you did it while I was asleep.
Anyway.
We were watching TV and I immediately fell asleep because he put on a show about people digging stuff.
Curse of Oak Island.
It comes up
It's
every
nothing like
week.
The
Curse of
city of
Stroud.
Oak Island.
Oak Island.
It's nothing like Curse of Stroud.
Alright, so you got the bag and the ring.
Yeah,
would like to
I
see the
guess.
bag.
Hey, who's got magic?
I
I identify this ring.
Oh,
Can you identify?
Fizzlewick, let's get on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand it to you
I
guys.
can certainly help.
Okay.
And I would like to motion over Raz and Zafira and open up the bag and take a look at what's inside of it with them there.
Okay, you look in the bag.
And we're tag team ritual casting. Detect magic.
Okay.
Every time it's uncomfortable.
So after your detect magic spell, the ring is not magic.
Okay.
However, the bag is.
Okay.
Is
Magic
it a bag
sack.
of holding?
It is.
We have a bag of, so there's nothing in it, right?
Fizzlewick, get in.
Or is it? Can we?
Well,
reach?
I opened
wanna
it
reach
to look in.
No. Uh-huh.
Do I just have to reach in?
Yeah, reach in and grab some.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
I'll do it.
You find a bottle of, like a vial of liquid.
Can I identify what it is?
No.
My turn.
I want you just hold the bag open.
Yeah. I reach in.
You find a potion of healing.
Oh, I get a fucking mysterious potion. He gets a goddamn potion.
I think that
of
would be
healing.
more easily identified. It's more common.
Correct.
one, you
Yeah,
know?
no, I agree.
This is a potion of squealing.
I'm
It
gonna reach in as
screams.
well. Grab something out of the bag.
All right, you find a spell book.
Spellbook.
Yes. Now I just got to
Go
figure out
ahead,
which.
Mr. Fizzlewick.
Can
Or
I
not a
Sure, I'll
spell
reach
book.
in.
I'm sorry, a scroll. I'm
Scroll.
sorry, scroll.
can I see that? It's got knowledge.
Can I look at it first?
Okay.
It's so pretty.
It's like it's made of some sort of papyrus. Papyrus. Maybe some sort of wood-based thin like fabric. What is this?
Just trying to figure out
Can you
what.
continue
Go
to
to
try to
bed.
describe paper in ways that aren't just the word?
Go to bed.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
Yeah, what are other ways you could describe paper?
Paper.
I'll say it's a scroll of Ray of Frost.
Does it say it on there like?
It's real fancy like.
I'll say you
Ye
read
old scroll.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Very good. Mr. Fizzlewick.
Yeah, I'll reach in.
All right.
Why not?
You fall into the bag.
You find another scroll.
Okay.
This one of second level, so it's gonna be bark skin.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's covered in dogs.
That's right. Yep. Yep.
That's how you know what it is.
It's made from, an absurd amount of red fur.
Very good. And I'll Clifford know.
Thanks, John.
You're welcome.
But he's very small.
No, Clifford's
Clifford
very
is
large.
big.
No, but he's very small.
Yeah.
He's gonna be so big.
It's gonna really help him out.
And you reach in as well? Alright, you find a spell of, or just say, Featherfall.
I like
Oh
that.
God.
That's
DJ,
exactly
what have
what
you
I
done?
ironically
Wait, what did he
needed.
get?
What have you done?
Scroll of Featherfall.
You just rounded
You've
out
made
his...
Batman. You understand that, right? You've just made.
bolt.
You've just
Oh,
made
no.
Batman.
Oh, he's a killer.
Don't worry, guys. And I would like to shake my vial a little bit. I got this mysterious. Oh, do not worry, guys. I have
go.
this
You got it.
mysterious liquid.
So what is it?
You tell me.
Can you, with detect magic, or potions aren't magic, are they?
I mean, they contain like
Probably.
magic in them, but they're not one of the schools of magic traditionally.
Would it be medicine to identify it?
I want to see if my past research may have come across whatever it says.
Yeah.
History?
History, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll be good. That's good. 21.
21?
I
Yeah,
have a plus
definitely.
8 to history.
You can tell by the color as well as the style of vial it's held in. It's a potion of climbing.
Okay.
Nice. Style of Vial, by the way. Pretty cool name.
Thanks.
Good band name.
I want to
Yeah.
reach in the bag again.
Okay, you fish around for a while and you find nothing
Okay.
else.
There was nothing said that there was only 5 items in there, so figured it's worth a shot.
It's a potion of climbing.
Do you want to trade?
Not really.
Okay. Sucks.
You mean you could climb a tree?
Is bullshit.
You could climb a tree.
Can already
Or a
climb
mountain.
tree and bear me. You
What about
climb
a
a
mountain?
tree for me.
Would
I
have been
don't-
would have been helpful back when everything was on fire before.
That would have been good.
I do remember fire. Like maybe one in Colosseum that our friend started.
I didn't though.
Or
It
the
wasn't
one,
me.
or the one
Yeah.
after that as well. The,
Did our friend start as well?
Yes.
I didn't do it.
You need to chill the fuck out, bro.
I didn't do it.
Anyway.
We're 100% friends.
So
So,
the Thurman's just watching us. Thurman.
what's really funny is I said that last week that I keep wanting to say Thurman.
Theremin.
Or Theremin.
Theremin, ooh. Did Theral just watch us do this with the loot and whatnot?
That's correct.
We had something specific that we wanted to ask him after
Wait,
we did
sorry.
a favor for him, wasn't it?
I
Does
can't.
anyone remember that?
If there is, I can't remember it.
What
Was I
would we want to
completely wrong
ask him
about
about?
Genuinely don't remember if we wanted to ask him anything at all.
Y'all asked him a bunch of
I
questions.
thought there was a reason that we went and fought this manticore for him besides...
For glory.
That was it for glory and for gold?
Pretty much, yeah.
Sick.
For favor.
Sick. What was
So-
the
Also
favor?
because this is my tower.
Not yet.
He doesn't know it yet, but
Right. Yep.
I got a potion, so I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the bag of holding. I'm gonna put it on my John. And I'm going to stare at it and nothing else.
Okay.
Thurl says, thank you very much for that. I greatly appreciate it. Now, I would like to extend an offer to all of you if you're interested.
I'm just gonna look at him and go,
Okay.
I'm interested in this offer.
Is it knowledge?
It is not, no.
I'm gonna point to the manticore
sort of.
head.
Is it books?
It's not books, but it is kind of knowledge.
Okay, I'm
Is
interested.
it sort of like that?
Huh?
Is it sort of like that? And point at the manticore head.
Oh.
I don't think that's knowledge.
Is that his brain?
I guess.
Well, I can show you if you
I guess I gotta
don't
kill
believe.
people. I have to steal their knowledge. I gotta go!
Just shouted right in my ear.
rip.
He
I
says,
thought you meant me, and I was like, I'm always here.
well, if you're interested, please follow me down to the Great Hall. I'd love to talk further.
Are there any knights on the pinnacle with us?
Yeah.
The 4 that had been with us, or were
There-
more waiting here for us
There
to
were
return?
4 that took off with you.
Yes.
There were also others that took off before you did as well.
Oh, okay, cool. So, how many in total?
10 to 12.
Oh God.
Good.
Many.
That's
And
fine.
they're awake.
They are.
You know, this is just coming from me, not Nikolai. But I think if we kill 10 to 12 knights, I will definitely be level 5. I know that Nikolai doesn't want to murder these people, but if he's put in a situation in which he has to, he might become level 5. Or die.
Or die.
Probably die.
I'd say probably die.
But I'll go out in a blaze of glory and I'll have Wednesday nights free.
Okay, Tom.
Joke's on you. Join us next week where we start Descent into Avernus.
And Tom is banned.
Yep, there we go.
Twice.
Already.
It's not even 7 o'clock.
So Thurl leads you down to the Great Hall if you all would like to join him.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll follow him.
Alright. So as
Bringing
you...
my step very...
Excited?
Yeah. This is
As you enter the Great Hall and take a seat, he takes a seat opposite you and says, well, thank you for coming. I really appreciate all your hard work for killing the manticore. It is because of your proficiency in killing it that I wanted to extend an offer to you.
Start spinning my flail.
It's recently been brought to my attention that there is a encampment of Black Earth cultists in the Somber Hills. I believe they may be up to some evil doing and need investigating if you would be so kind as to seek them out on my behalf.
They might be gone.
What?
Maybe.
No, wrong one. This is Black Earth he's talking about.
Yeah, I know. I'm not talking about the fire people.
As far as I know, they are
Is that the
still
rock
there.
people? Is that the rock people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we dealt with them. Fizzwick's the leader.
No.
Different
This
rocks.
is a-
Believers.
This is in a
Okay.
different
Those
place.
are the
Okay.
believers.
Different rocks.
Well, this is easy then.
Or not.
Fizzwick's their leader. It's very easy.
Different rock people.
Okay.
He says they've recently taken hold in the Sacred Stone Monastery, which lies between Belliard and Summit Hall.
I guess shit, we knew that.
I knew that.
Right.
As a group, we now know it.
Now you all know,
Yes.
yeah. It says if you would be so kind as to seek it out and investigate, see what is happening, I'd love to receive more information from that side of the valley.
You were right. That is kind of knowledge.
It's intel, more.
Sure. Raz, interested?
Of course. It would be much fun.
I don't know if I'd call it fun, but
What are you looking to get out of this?
Well, you see, I'm afraid to spread our forces here too thin, but I would like to investigate the Sacred Stone Monastery, but unfortunately I'm not able to send any of my own people, and now that I know I can trust you all, I'd appreciate it if you could go in there in their stead.
Do you think Miss Kalanoff would be pleased?
Ms. Kalanoff?
Yes.
What?
Sorry, how do you know that name?
I told you. I'm from that area.
You were sent from Queen Kalanoff directly.
Not directly, no.
Oh,
One
It was
could say
more implied.
one could say there was a middleman before.
okay, well,
One not around now.
yes, I'm sure she would appreciate that knowledge, yes.
And would you report it to her afterwards?
I would report it to her, yes. Both that I have someone currently looking into it as well as when the task was complete.
Very good. Do you have a middleman, or do you send the letters yourself?
I would handle that on my own.
Very good.
is there payment for this job?
For seeking out the Sacred Stone Monastery.
Yes.
Oh, yes, of course.
Because it is very difficult. There are 5 of us. We would need wages and
At least 5
Food.
more rings.
I think we would need more than rings.
Well, what would you require? What could I provide?
Cash. Gold.
Okay. Okay.
It's not just about the money, Soot.
I
Food.
thought it was.
Think of what is inside of a monastery.
Well, yeah, that's a
Books.
I know that's a personal thing. I just meant since I owe you all of that money.
You do. You
So
owe me much more.
I'm trying to secure cash. Raz, trying to do some deals.
Do you have a lump settlement and need cash now?
I do, yeah. Do you know JG Wentworth?
Call it
He tried to switch the W's in Wentworth and it didn't work.
Yeah. Do you know him? I gotta get in contact with that man.
Call J.G. Maraska. 877 Thurl now.
Oh no.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know.
If you have anything you think could help us,
Well, of course you're welcome to take anything you would require out of my weapons locker. If you need to.
that was the worst noise I've ever heard you make, Todd.
Go to a weapons locker.
Please never moan into a bottle again.
What? It did not work because it was with a bottle.
Oh, Don really needs cash now.
I do! Help me!
Don, you're banned.
I really need cash now.
Oh, you imploded Sarah.
Sarah's dead.
Alright, so we can rob your weapons locker. Cool, what else?
Food. We need rations.
We need food.
Oh, yes, I can.
Do we?
For the bear. And
Oh, that's true.
Well, which way, there are several
fuck is that
ways
armor,
to
bro?
travel to
3
the Sacred Stone Monastery. The quickest of which is to go through Belliard down,
We've already been
rather
that way.
than to Summit Hall up.
That's fine. I mean, we know that way is safe then.
Okay, well
We
that,
have-
I can provide you then with, what is that? 4 days of food
Very good.
for your travels, as well as any weapons you may require from our weapons locker.
I'm gonna go take a look at that weapons locker when,
Yeah.
when we get a moment.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, you guys satisfied with Thurl?
Who else is in here in the Great Hall? Is it like a dozen knights again?
I'll say there's 2.
2 knights.
One on either side of the door, yeah.
Okay.
With this new information, I thought this was a crowded hall.
Oh, no,
With this new
no.
information, I do not just walk away from the group.
No, it's just you guys. That's why he pulled you away from the pinnacle where everyone was.
So were these knights close enough to hear the conversation?
They're far enough away that they're not eavesdropping. And if they were, they'd be killed anyways.
Oh.
What? I feel like I remember that from the Code Legal. Eavesdropping, death.
It is.
Yeah. Is it really?
It's not death. Fine and
Logging.
lashes. Fine and logging, yeah.
Great.
Wow,
So
this
you
dice
guys,
spins so well.
now knowing you're alone with Thurl, do you have any more questions for him, or you good?
Ah, Mr. Thorough.
Yes.
Is there anything else Miss Kalanoff requires?
Just as much information in regards to maybe the layout, the numbers, and if you're able to obtain motive, that would be very helpful.
Very good. And, is there any other locations in which the Black Earth might have been rumored to be up to things as of late?
My scouts have only notified me of the Sacred Stone Monastery. However, I did last hear rumor that they were in Red Larch.
Very good.
I don't think so.
We took care of Red Larch for the most part.
Oh, they are no longer in Red Larch.
Red Larch is neutralized.
Indeed.
Is it?
Yeah, they're gone.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, they've got an a new outlook on life.
And at this, he calls over one of the guards and leans back and whispers something in his ear, and the guard exits very quickly from the room.
We'll
might
take
just-
payment for that one now, if you don't mind.
For what? I'm sorry.
We've got rid of Red Larch.
Oh, I did not employ you for that.
No.
Well, we got a letter
A letter from...
from the Spire, from your people.
When I got it, I sing song.
Did you? Who was it addressed from?
I don't remember the name. It's been quite a while. We've been traveling.
Roll a deception check.
That's not good.
Why are you doing this?
That's not good.
Yeah.
A 3.
He goes, I don't believe that's true.
What
Could
the
be-
fuck did you say to him?
That we.
I was
We
reading.
got a
I said
letter
we'll
from
take
Red Lodge.
payment for getting rid of the
Okay.
people in Red Larch, and you said I didn't employ you. I said, well, we got a letter from your people.
He's like, "How you
Forgive
doing?"
him. He's mostly concerned with money, not the true purpose of things in the end.
Does that hurt you?
I owe Raz a lot of money.
Mr. Thurl, though,
Can you help me?
Yes.
the lands of Basilmer,
How much do you
have we made any discoveries?
None that I can speak of, no.
And I look around at them and just kind of gesture at them as though indicating, are you saying that you cannot speak about that because of their presence?
It's not something I'm aware of.
I'm gonna see if that's a lie or if I believe that. I probably do, because that's an 11.
An 11? Let's see. That's
Very close to falling
That's
off.
precarious. He's being sincere. He doesn't currently have anyone dedicated to researching that, no.
Okay.
Oh. And then at that, he stands and goes and gestures and says, please follow me. I'll guide you to the weapons locker.
Thank you, friend.
Yes, of course. And with that, he walks you to a door slightly to the right of where you're standing and opens it, and inside you can see 4 long swords, 4 suits of scale mail, 4 shields, 4 helmets, 4 longbows, and 4 quivers of 20 arrows each. It says, please, help yourselves to anything you may need.
I want to put on the scale mail and just kind of like stomp around in it really uncomfortably for a second and then
Okay.
put it back.
Okay.
Do you have any scrolls?
Scrolls. No, I do not. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's disappointing.
Yes, all of our...
So there was a longsword?
There were several. Yeah.
4 of them.
Okay.
No scroll, right? You have Ray Frost, right?
No.
What's the scale mail?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take 2 of the longbows and 2 of the quivers.
Okay.
You have them.
Give me a minute.
I don't need any of these other things, friends. Mr. Fizzlewick, would you like to...
And I just like, is he still in the room?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we want to take his bones, Raz.
This is a sword, you fuck. Would
Yeah.
you like to melt this down? Maybe make some kind of claws.
Don't you already?
Maybe some kind of Wolverine-esque claws.
Don't you already?
God, you're gonna be a Batman Wolverine hybrid. God.
This is terrible.
I'll grab
Just
it
to
and, like,
remember
hold it
that
out
you
and
have to
look at
make
it.
bear armor and other things for anyone besides Reyes.
I was implying the claws for barony.
Were you-
I'll
were you-
add it
were
to the
you-
list. Yeah, I'll take the sword.
Very good.
I'll slip
How
it
many
into the
long
bag.
swords would you say for the front claws of Baramy would be required? Because there are 4 long swords here.
I'd
I
say
kind of want to take one of these long swords.
realistically, 1 long sword could be used for 2 feet.
Sure.
So you would only need 2.
Okay. Ooh, do we want to give them all 4?
I think just the front is. Just out of.
Think about how badass that would be with him, like,
Well,
It
because
would
then
also
you
be
could,
weird to walk.
It would sound like Smaug.
because
Clacking
you
on
could
the
catapult him and just all 4 right at him.
All right. Very
Or,
good.
or 3.
Slip them into the bag of holding.
Very good. All right. Got some work.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock a longsword for
Yeah,
a little
that's
bit,
my-
put my flail away because I feel like
It's not serving you as well as you were hoping.
having a flail is frustrating. I don't care that much about my former mentor anymore. Found this dope ass sword. My
I
many
gotta
other
have to as
swords.
soon as I found this cool generic common longsword.
Well, hold on.
That dude sucks.
Can
All
it
he
be
had was
pretty?
a flail.
Sure, it's a real pretty long sword.
It's a real pretty long sword.
Very
Alright, like
good.
it's got nice long blonde hair.
Blue eyes. Googly.
Yep.
All right, so that's the settled.
All right.
And then how many sets of scale mail?
4.
4.
Just 4 of everything.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use scale mail. I got chain mail.
I can't wear any of
I'm
this.
jingly.
Mr. Fizzlewick, would you like a longbow? Or is it too tall for you?
It's too tall.
Well, too tall,
Are you
probably.
able to use longbows?
Yeah, but it takes a tremendous amount of strength.
Probably, but my crossbow's good anyway.
Okay.
I just mean like gnomes.
Yeah, I
in
don't.
General.
I don't
Like,
actually know. I would have.
Even the height would even if you could justify
have
the
to do
height
it
by like,
side-
oh, I'm holding it sideways. Do they have the wingspan to be
Yeah,
able to
'cause-
draw it to the
I don't
right?
think so.
For
Do you know what I
humanoid,
mean?
like this is like
You'd have to
what is that like 3?
I have to put like one
3,
leg
4
on
feet,
it.
yeah.
And put it
Yeah.
back.
It's an amount of feet.
And
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
small.
Yeah, it's like the old Chinese armies where they would sit and they would have the bows between their feet. That was legitimately a thing.
Do that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What about a
The
helmet?
more you
Yeah,
know.
but you would look so silly.
A helmet from Mr. Fizzlewick.
Yeah. You could have your eye poking out. It would be really scary.
What do you mean is I would be scary?
I mean, if all you see is that,
It would look like some kind of enchanted suit of armor,
Yeah.
perhaps. I think we should.
I mean, except for the fact that he would be skinned
well, no,
from the neck down.
we would carry one of the chainmail, and if we ever needed to, maybe play a prank on someone.
Or we just put him in the bag of holding up to his neck, and then it's just a floating.
I think he would fit all the way into the bag.
Yeah, he
We
would
just
sink in.
cinch it shut.
He would sink in.
Rip.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like a pocket dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he'd be fine for, I think it's like 5 minutes, however long he can hold his breath for.
Yeah, but then we
That-
wouldn't see
He
him.
doesn't need lungs.
Wait, how big do you need to?
For cubic feet?
Yeah.
Because it's done by cubic feet for how
Yeah.
the bag of holding is capable of carrying objects.
They can definitely carry a gnome.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
not arguing that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that
What
like
about a me? Because I can hold my breath indefinitely.
definitely.
Oh God! Now one of our party members is just a possessed bag of holding. Damn. Oh, and you can use levitate, so you can just float it everywhere.
It's like pocket sand, but it's a pocket Zafira.
Is anyone a part of that subreddit?
No.
Pocket sand, it's a good one. Just
And
only
just
pocket
arrows
sand memes.
fly from the opening of the bag of holding. All right. So
I'll save that. I'll save that that knowledge.
Thurl says, "Are you thoroughly stocked?"
Oh, hey, in the distance, do I hear a rim shot?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just taking anything else that they didn't take and stuffing it into the bag of holding. Because I need cash. So
Is this our
I
stuff
gotta
to take?
sell
and,
shit.
He
Or
said
is it
take whatever
for
we
rent?
need, and we need it all.
Oh, don't worry. We will be able to procure more. You can take as much as you need.
Thank you.
If you find any more bitchin' longswords, you let me know.
Is
I
it-
will.
Is it even a good longsword, or is it just like
It's just a regular
It's a
longsword.
longsword. I mean, this is
just pounded out of some steel?
it's
like-
average.
You said it was pretty.
Oh, you did.
Pretty average.
Yeah. Oh. Thurl says,
So
"While
they say it's not great.
while I would welcome you to stay here for the night, feels though it may be better if you begin your travels to Red Larch early tomorrow morning, as it is currently."
Are you offering us place to stay? It sounded like you were.
Yes.
It sounded like you did not want to.
Admittedly, halfway through that, I was like, "Oh shit, it's nighttime, and this dude's getting ready to kick him out." Like, I
We
can't
also
do that.
just fought a battle.
Yeah. So he says, "Please,
I
stay
definitely
here,
need long rest.
Yeah, I would like
Drink.
a long rest.
be merry, and start your adventure early tomorrow morning.
I would like to, under my breath, as he says, be merry, say, "No, tell me what to do."
I'm still just stuffing everything. in
Are
this
there
bag.
any activities
I'll say you're done.
planned
Yeah,
for the
I'll-
evening? Do the Feathergale Knights have any,
Well, we're going to celebrate the killing of the manticore.
yes.
As
No,
well as the feast
pointed
that
ahead.
is still currently happening.
Very good.
Oh, I forgot that we were at
Yes.
feast. Yeah.
So
And
please.
we just left, killed a manticore, and came back to the feast.
It's still going.
Yes.
Yeah, and at you saying that, I just look at the guy and I look back at Raz and I'm just like, oh no.
Oh, there will be a feast tonight, friend.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's not there will be. There's already a feast.
Very good.
Yes, please.
Happy to be a part of it.
Yes, it's just there. Feel
Single tear.
free, eat as much as you can.
I will
And
have my fill.
I'll be
He's
here,
gonna walk towards the Great Hall.
and I'll be here tomorrow morning to see you all.
Just fix your helmet.
All right. So you guys head back to where they are holding the feast. You all drink and be merry.
Do we? I do.
I'm gonna roll for Mary.
Will you actually be merry, or are you just terrified
Yeah,
that
roll for
Raz might
merriment.
murder everyone?
Everyone roll for merriment.
24%. I'm worried.
96%. I had such a great fucking
That's on
time.
brand.
You're one jolly motherfucker.
Just,
Roll job.
just having.
49%
COS is
Mary.
gonna kill you on Friday.
What? That's fine.
You're gonna get baned so much.
Did you think I wasn't gonna get baned so much anyway?
Yeah, but now you're getting super baned.
Well, I was
19.
4 times baned.
That's
I'm not
66.
enjoying this feast.
This is not
What'd you
your
get?
ideal.
66. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Pretty good
having
for
a
what I
good time.
expect for Fizzle.
So like the three of us
wouldn't
are like
think he
having a
likes
pretty
feasts.
okay time. You two are just like, this is not.
I'm just like kind of nervously looking at Raz.
It's funny that you two are the ones not having a good time given this interaction.
I think there's something more fun we could do. Of course there is.
I don't think so.
So you're just worried
There's
about
no
Raz.
books. There's no books here.
Something more fun than books. You love it.
No, I.
You had a great time.
No, I didn't.
Of course you
I
did.
didn't,
I saw
Raz.
your face, Soot.
It wasn't good.
You enjoyed it.
I didn't.
I'm gonna start walking out of the Great Hall.
Raz. I start walking with my walking stick. Raz.
I'm going to go to the area where I had seen previously that they keep stabled the vultures and the hippogriffs.
Okay.
Is there anyone stationed at this location?
Yes, there are 4 hippogriffs, 2 giant vultures, and 1 Feathergale knight.
I will approach the knight.
Okay.
Good friend.
Hello.
Is this one of the ones that was with us when we slaughtered the manticore?
I'll say this one stayed behind to tend to
Okay.
things like vultures and such.
I'm sure you've heard already the tales of our expedition and our incredible victory over the manticore.
Oh, yes, that has made it down here, yes.
My friend and I would like to take a celebratory lap around the spire on one of your hippogriffs, if you don't mind.
Well, I don't know. Thurl gets antsy when the vultures are out.
What about hippogriffs?
Them as well.
I was about to be like, well, don't worry about hippogriff.
What if I asked Mr. Maroska myself and got his permission?
Oh, well, I suppose if he says it's okay, I see no problem.
Wonderful. I'm assuming he is in his quarters or he is at the pinnacle?
He's not here currently, no.
In the spire at all, or are
He's
you
in the
implying just right here?
Just right here.
Yes, I can see
Look
that
around,
he's
see
not
for
right
surprise.
here. He's right there. Hello. Very good. I'll find him and I'll bring you a note he's going to write for me.
Oh, okay, yes, thank you. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you. Hurry along, Soot.
Okay.
Go up and check
He's become an old man.
the sleeping quarters first, because we would pass those en route to the pinnacle, so it would make sense to check them first.
I'm getting old.
I'll check
growing
the
old.
door lock. Is it locked?
The room you know is Thurl's is locked, yes.
I will.
Is it a metal door handle?
Just knock on the door.
I will just knock.
Solid.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Moroska.
Oh my god.
All right, there's a couple minutes, or not minutes, there's an extended period of silence.
Sure.
Before you hear a tumbler on the other side of the door click, and the door swings open, and Thurl goes, yes, how can I help you?
What is Mr. Thurl wearing?
What is Raz going to be wearing shortly?
The short list is what he is wearing.
Very good. What
Um,
is he wearing?
That's, no, he's wearing like, I'll say a robe currently held clasped in one hand.
Like tightened?
In one hand, yeah, across his, yeah.
Okay. I would like to... My friend here truly enjoyed riding on those hippogriffs. He had never done something like that before.
It is quite fun the first
It
time.
is.
Yes.
And I would love to, as a thanks for his hard work as of late, and his assistance with some things, take him on a ride with one of the hippogriffs. But the guard downstairs requires a note.
Oh, yes, I suppose that's fine. Yes, 1 second. And he quickly, like, scrawls out a note before he...
I'm gonna step inside when he turns around to go to his desk.
Okay.
I just...
Okay.
It's
I
like,
like- I
it's
like
like
this
that old
guy.
man. It's like the old man crying where he's just...
Don't go!
Like,
Don't go!
I'm a fan of this NPC. For the time being, at least.
Are you following me inside?
You guys are gonna kill him. Raz is gonna kill him.
I'm trying to keep Raz out of trouble.
This is going to be a bad time. I'm getting the feeling. And he turns around and goes, here, this should suffice. He should not trouble you any longer.
Very good. I would like to take the note from his hand.
Uh-huh.
As I do, though, I would like to feel along the back of his hand. Just awkwardly making contact with his skin with my bandages.
Okay.
But as I do, I would like to lightly expose the edges of my claws and just scratch along his hand. Not
Great.
in the effort of dealing damage, but just so he knows.
Great.
And take the note.
So you do that, and he pulls his hand away quickly and looks and goes, your hands are very sharp.
And I'm just gonna hold up the bandages.
Whatever do you mean? Sharp.
Sorry, it must be my imagination.
You must be quite tired.
Yes, I'm going to go back to bed now.
Enjoy your rest.
And I say that both as the DM and Thurl. Good night, everybody. Yes, I will. Thank you.
Would like to look at the note to ensure that it does say something along the lines of us being permitted to take a hippogriff.
Yeah, it says, dear person's name who I can roll if it's important. Please stop sending people to my chambers. Leave me alone. Thurl.
Very good.
All right. And you walk back downstairs to the guy?
So as we're turning to leave, though, in terms of the outline of his
Am I just still
room,
drinking? Oh, okay.
does anything look differently?
His desk is in a worse state of disarray from the last time you were here, as if he
As
was
though he had been
looking
doing
for something. Yeah,
Very good.
I mean, I didn't take the note. I only copied it.
that's right. That's
Yes.
right. Yep.
Because I put it back inside that seal.
Yeah, and set it
Okay.
back down. Yep.
But is it so then it is still in disarray, his desk?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it still looks like he had been searching for something, but you do also see the leather canister on the
Okay,
desk.
I just want to make sure that I'm not associating it and you're not associating it with that
Right.
note, because I wanted to make sure I left it. All right, good.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll turn and walk back out into the hallway with Soot.
Come, Soot. Let's take a ride, you and I.
Is this about to be
Okay.
like, like a whole new world?
Magic moment time, Soot. Yeah, so I'll lead him down.
Okay.
Back to the feast. I'm keeping the note for now.
Okay.
That note's for me for later.
Great. So you go back to the feast.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I'm playing many levels ahead. Back into the feast with Soot.
John's out here playing 5D chess in 2050.
And I'm just still looking, I'm just clutching my
terrible man.
walking stick, just
Trying
looking
to
really
save
nervous.
people. I'm just trying not to let everybody die. So you go back to the feast. You sit down and begin eating and drinking with everyone else again. Before long, you all make your way up to your chambers and rest for the night.
Are we in like the word, please?
Guests?
Like they're not individual chambers, I assume. It's like
Are we in like the barracks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And you all
Swear to
take-
God, if there's a drill sergeant that comes in the morning, I'm snapping off.
Is there like a table in the barracks room? Is there somewhere where I could do some work before bed? Okay, I want to put whatever time it is. I just want to put a couple hours in before I go to bed on Baramir's armor.
All right, we'll say you headed up to bed a couple hours early from everyone else to go do that. Yeah.
Sure. How many
You want
hours?
to do like 2-3 hours? 3 hours sounds good?
Yep,
Yeah, do
great.
3.
Cool.
Getting there. We're gonna have our war tank soon.
Yep.
Where are we going, Raz?
What do you mean?
Why'd you get that note from him?
Do you by any chance know how to copy handwriting, friend?
Yeah, probably.
Very.
I think so.
Just gonna roll it up.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna keep it in my bag quite safely.
Okay.
I will probably need you to write a letter to someone in the near future,
I could do that.
sadly detailing the death of a friend of sorts. But for now, we're fine.
Oh, what?
Nothing.
What do you mean, Raz?
Nothing
It's
at all.
me. He's gonna murder me.
I don't think so.
Nothing at all. Miss Kalinov will need a new leader in the future,
Okay.
and I think we have quite the person.
Oh my
to
god,
elect.
this is how this campaign ends. All of us are just in charge of all the cults. Oh my god.
Don't have to fight them if we are them.
We're the princes now.
You're playing such a long game here.
He always is. What
And
do you
I'm
mean?
going to tuck in and go to bed.
I'm not even mad about it though, because I want to be in charge of these people.
I'm gonna just sit for like 5 minutes and just stare across the room at Raz,
Okay.
just very nervously.
Understandable. I mean, I can see why you would have that reaction. Yeah.
I did nothing wrong today.
No.
Today.
As far as anyone knows, I committed no crimes and did no ill deeds.
I'm gonna go to sleep forever.
Yep. So you guys sleep for the night.
I rolled an 87% on my satisfaction of sleeping. It was a great fucking sleep.
Awesome.
I had a great time. I dreamt of killing manticore over and over and over again. And honestly, I've never felt so alive.
Good. So just to
It's
we'll go
terrifying
ahead.
me.
I'm gonna say you 3 are now level 5. We'll go ahead and balance everyone out now. That way,
Very good.
since you guys killed 15 people by yourselves.
Technically, I just smothered them.
It could have been more.
Could have been more. I'm glad I didn't roll for more people to be in that camp.
Let's see how good my sleep was.
Probably not very good.
Not very good. 31. Pretty bad.
Is 0 10 on a d10?
The 0s, that is like, or is that just single digits?
I was just rolling for HP. So.
Oh, so 0 would be 10, yeah.
The D10? Damn. Mr. fucking D6 over here.
You're a wizard. What do you
Yeah.
expect?
I got no HP. What's your HP?
I got none. What's yours?
Mine's 36. It's not that far
Yours is
behind.
not. What the? Did I roll
I'm a
really poorly
wizard.
last time? What happened? So you're
you-
also.
Because I took the average for the first, I think, 3.
Oh.
I rolled.
I like rolling.
Well, yeah, because you didn't tell me about the re-rolling the ones until we were like level 3 in this one, and that's when I started to roll.
Yeah.
But no, I do like that option more. So, as it is a new day,
This is wonderful. I get extra attack at 5th
Me
level.
too.
I'm so happy.
I can shoot two arrows.
Can I
So
ask
if
you a
the first one
question?
misses, it's not
can you Cast Channel Divinity?
No.
You may.
Oh.
And attack in the
Yep.
same turn?
Do whatever you want, man. What
What
is it?
level is was that scroll?
Yes.
I can do both now on the same time.
Did you write down which one you had?
okay.
It was Ray of Frost.
So that was second level.
Second level.
For your spell scroll?
Yeah.
What was your question?
What level was it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was second level.
What's my health at now? 49?
So while you guys are leveling up, I'll just move you all along.
Sick, thank you.
So the following morning, you all awaken, you head downstairs, and proceed to the exit from Feathergale Spire where Thurl is waiting for you. He greets you at the exit and says, again, I want to thank you very much for all that you've done here. If you ever need a place to stay, if there's anything we can help you with, please feel free to seek us out.
Of course, and if I see any rumors of other organizations in the area, I'll write to you in the sky.
Okay, I'll keep my eye out.
Be cautious for locations I might give. Be ready.
Okay, I will, yes. Now, the swinging sword in Red Larch is
Wonderful.
awaiting your arrival.
Very good.
Have you talked to the chef?
The chef.
Yeah.
Oh, have you been to the swinging sword before? Mm-hmm. You'll notice new staff.
What? What do you mean?
The swinging sword is now under different management.
What happened to the chef?
The chef?
Yeah.
He's fine.
Is he still there?
He's no longer there. No.
Where is he?
Fine.
Is that the town?
I
Fine.
had my chance, Soot, and you pulled me back. This is what you get.
I'm gonna fucking walk out.
Okay.
Sir, would you like a snack?
I'm okay. I'm getting good.
I just pull out one of the beans. These are really good.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
You should try one.
And let's see if he eats it.
Who's this?
He eats it.
You can have the scroll.
Okay.
I can't use it.
Oh boy, did I grab the whip? I sure did. Let's see what happens.
Did we give the chef a name?
Boyardee?
You definitely did.
Boy,
It was
howdy.
very, very long ago.
Yeah, I have the note of it written down somewhere. I can flip back to it here in a minute. Just want to find.
The table for the pyramid.
Found it.
Very good.
No, it's, so he eats it, and nothing immediately happens.
Damn it.
Although, just so you know, because you're probably not going to be here when it happens, the next time this man goes to the bathroom, a fruit tree grows.
Very good.
And
So,
That's a
would
nice
you say
one.
that he's going to be impaled by a fruit tree?
no.
Is going to be rocketed off the toilet by a fruit tree.
I'll say, like, after he steps away, it's going to begin magically growing.
Sprouting.
Yeah, so that way,
That's like the best possible option.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I don't want it to kill him either.
I do.
Well,
He killed my friend.
you don't know if he killed your
He
friend.
said he's fine, which means he's dead.
I mean, you can insight check him to see if he's fine or dead.
I believe he's dead.
A 3, he's dead.
No matter what you rolled, you're gonna say that.
I know.
All right, and it has 16. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's 26 fruit.
Oh,
It's gonna
God.
grow 26 fruits.
I don't know if
good.
you want to eat those fruits.
Actually, you're only gonna not want to eat 5 of them.
All
All right.
So, he finishes chewing and he goes, thank you, I suppose. Please make your way to the swinging sword. They're ready to receive you. Anxious to receive you.
And I'm just like gripping.
When he says that, I would like to roll an insight check to see if I can see if there's any maliciousness towards that statement, because I don't like that statement. Insight. It's a 17.
17. There's nothing malicious. Did a mustache hair just get caught on your can? How does that even happen?
It is the worst feeling.
Oh!
Yeah, no, it doesn't feel good.
F's in chat, boys.
Can someone please clip that?
CMS
Please.
actually cursed you.
Oh, dude, that happened. It almost happened earlier. I felt it and it came right off. At that time, I got 3 pulls. I was like, oh my god.
So anyway,
I'm going to go to Red Light.
I'm also.
Very good.
I'm gonna pet bear me a bunch.
alright, so you
Give
go,
him some rations.
you go,
And then head to Red Light.
alright, you go,
I'm just pissed.
okay,
I'm going to Red Larch, but I'm pissed.
okay,
We
alright,
had our chance.
I mean, we haven't been here that long. He was already dead.
You don't know that he's dead.
He's dead. I can feel it in my heart.
I feel like he's probably fine.
No, he's dead.
Midna says he's fine.
Midna says he's dead.
Remember that, Soot.
But I don't want to kill that man just
I
because he
gave
killed
you a
the other
chance.
man. I don't want to kill people like you, Raz.
I don't want to. I need to.
Insight check, does Raz want to kill people? Natural 19.
I mean,
It's-
so definitively in terms of my moral perceptions of things, like it is not mandatory, but a task that I feel, you know.
If necessary.
Yeah,
then-
absolutely. So it's not wanton murder where I am just
Blood.
willingly going around bloodthirsty, cutting the throats of people. It is if I believe these people have any kind of moral objections to something that I believe in, I see it as necessary that they die.
I know.
If they're not, like, open to other avenues, like changing their ways.
Or giving up their position of power.
Correct.
or dying.
Or just dying.
Alright, so you guys travel for a couple hours. Soon you arrive in Red Larch. As you're walking through the streets, the last time you were here, you noticed there were a lot more lanterns. This time you notice there are spots where the lanterns clearly were and are not there any longer. As you're walking through the town, you see a lot of people in red and white robes, and a lot of people in blue and white robes.
Raz.
What?
I
Do
think
they recognize? Do they see us?
I see you, yeah. I mean,
Red and white.
and blue and white.
I think we've done a bad.
Blue and white would be the Howling Hatred.
Red and white is the eternal flame.
And those are what I would assume are two groups that we've definitely fucked over.
We didn't do anything to the Howling
They
Hatred.
do anything with
No,
Howling
just
Hatred.
just the
Just
eternal
the eternal
flame.
flame.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
They also don't know.
What happened? There were no messengers.
Okay.
Oh, there was a man who we let go.
Two.
Oh, there.
2 men
Oh, we
that we
did.
let go. Purposefully.
Gotta leave
But we
someone-
also told them that it was the cult of the crushing wave and that it was not us. So they would associate us
Oh,
with
yeah.
the area, but not implicate us for the crime.
Right.
All right. Well, let's
The
just fucking
glove
stroll
does
up.
not fit.
So
Must
they
have quit.
all full of shit. Yeah. So let's just walk up.
yeah.
Yeah, chilling.
Just go to the fucking swinging sword.
Cool.
As we're walking up, I would like to give a punchline to a joke and be like, "That's why they called him the donkey," and hope that everyone pretends to laugh.
What?
Silent knife.
And I'm just gonna take your knife and stab myself. What is that? What is it? Seppuku?
Hello Kitty.
Yeah, I think that's how they pronounce it. So.
Yeah, exactly like that.
To the swinging sword.
So you all go to the swinging sword.
Fuck everybody.
I'm
not going to the swinging sword.
Okay.
Anywhere else. We're another bar. Quick.
Stand outside.
Another bar.
The Helmet High Sun right across the street.
Go to the swinging sword. Sorry.
So, you're in Red Larch. It is up to you as to if you guys want to begin your journey toward, like, where you would like to go. If you'd like to start heading over to the Sacred Stone Monastery, Thurl would have provided you directions and told you how to get there.
Sure, but he also said that we were anxiously awaited in the sword.
Swinging sword.
Swinging sword.
Yep.
I mean, I would like to see to what end that plays out.
So as you walk in, you notice that the interior decoration has been altered slightly. You see more pictures of flying creatures hanging up, things of that nature. The cushions on all the chairs are now blue instead of the brown color they were the first time you would come here. You do see a different innkeeper behind the desk. As you approach, he goes, welcome to the Swinging Sword. How can I help you?
We were directed here by Mr. Moroska.
Oh, Thurl sent you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Well, yes, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. As I'm sure you can tell, the Swinging Sword is now under new management.
What about the chef?
Oh, he's fine.
Where is he?
He's in Red Larch.
That's not very descriptive.
He may be at his home.
Do you know where he lives?
I do not know. I arrived, cleaned house, and
What was the chef's name?
I ran. That's gonna take me a minute.
Episode 1.
It's pretty much back that far.
Yeah, and I lost my notebook from episode 1, so I don't remember.
I haven't taken notes for 11
A
episodes.
piece of
It's
paper.
not good. Did you take her back on already?
No, she's not playing.
She's just walking around.
Oh, hi. Hello.
I have the name of the constable. Some bandits. Something about a... Did we go to the butcher's? We did go to the butcher's.
Was it Adar? Was that the dude's name?
Might have been. The name sounds familiar.
Adar is familiar to me too. I just can't
But I don't
remember.
think
Like radar? From MASH?
It is Adar, like radar without the first R.
So, it's like Adar from Ash, not radar from MASH.
Yeah. That I don't think
dumb
that's
joke,
right. I
I'm
think
sorry.
Adar was the guy.
That's somebody else.
He was from the fire people. I actually don't have his name written down. I was wrong.
It's fine. I mean, he's not important. I just...
His name, can we call him Sheffington?
Sure, Sheffington.
Sheffington.
Charles Sheffington.
I
Charles
have-
Sheffington.
Let's see.
Alternatively, we could call him Biff Wellington.
Biff Wellington it is.
Biff Wellington is a good name.
Do we have fucking problems, Don?
He says, "Oh yes, yeah, Biff."
I have someone called Zenumo.
Zenumo. No, that was an old one shot that we did. That was my character from an old one shot.
I don't think so.
A halfling male with brown hair, a goatee, dressed in robes and fine
That
jewelry.
was
I don't
me.
think that's right, but
The
I don't
goatee
know.
was me. Definitely me.
did you insert your character into this campaign at some point without telling us?
I don't think that's Prince's, to be honest. I really don't. I think
It's got pictures of Baramy all over it, and it says Red Larch on it.
that's weird.
Yeah, I remember there being a halfling in one of the taverns when we were in there. It was just like a side conversation. It wasn't. Yeah. But
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
do.
the book guy!
Yeah, I do remember.
Oh, I remember now. I couldn't think of a name quickly, and I had my D&D Beyond up, so I used a character name. That's right.
We solved it.
That's what happened there. But no, it's not that guy.
Okay.
He goes, Biff Wellington, I fired him when I took over. Kaylee says, well, she's fine. I just took the inn from her possession.
Uh-huh.
It was more provided to me than I took it.
I bet you don't have any more flying Danishes.
Flying,
Didn't think so.
Yeah, you might want to get old chef back here. He just makes danishes, they float everywhere. Fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I'll have to see if I can find him then. Yeah.
please do.
Okay, sure, I'll do that.
Give Jeffington my best.
It's Biff.
Biff.
Biff Jeffington?
Biff
Wellington.
Wellington.
Jeffington.
Okay. He says, well, listen, is there anything I can do for y'all? Would you like a room, a drink?
Did Thurl give you anything for us?
No,
Are you sure?
yeah, nothing arrived. He did say if you needed to use a wagon or a horse to allow you to take them. From what he told me in the letter I received, there's a long travel ahead of you. May cut down on some of the time.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. They're right out in the stable if you'd like to grab them on your...
Very good.
What was that?
Midna hitting my coffee thing.
Oh,
on the ground.
okay. Because I didn't see anyone react.
My
but-
coffee thing is far too large to put on the table, so I have
Okay.
to leave it on the floor.
That's what she said?
I call it my coffee thing.
Okay, there it is. All right.
It's
According
really
to Tom.
tiny compared to the rest of his body.
All right.
Go outside and catch this wagon, and I'm hoping a pair of horses.
Yep.
Very good.
Is it a big enough wagon that Bearman can come in?
Bearman can just go with you regardless.
But can he come in the wagon?
In the wagon? No, not in the wagon.
No.
It's not that big. All right. So are you guys making your way to Sacred Stone Monastery?
Well, we're in the wagon. That's a perfect time to just tinker around.
Yeah, I can do some. Do
Where
some
would
work
y'all
in the
like to
wagon.
go?
Well, we were told that the easiest way is to go to Belliard and then south.
Yep.
As opposed to Summit Hall and then up.
Yes.
So, I mean, yeah, that's also a safer passageway, so I would prefer to go safe pass.
And we're also familiar with the route
Correct.
already. So
Yeah.
that was
So as opposed to it taking you 2 days, I'll say it takes you 1 day to travel from Red Larch to Belliard, being that you know the path.
And we're on a wagon.
And you're on a wagon, that as well.
We're walking.
All right, so you guys are headed for Belliard?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, so you start on your journey. Yep, you start down the large path back in the same direction you had previously been. Let's see. All right. So as you exit Red Larch, not long after, in the distance, traveling ahead of you, you see a large group of people. They've got... Yeah, it looks like they've got one wagon and group of people all traveling ahead of you. They're a good ways between you and them.
Going in the direction that we are going or coming towards us?
Going in the same direction you're going.
They've
As
been
you-
left like an hour ahead of us.
They left some time before you, yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
So, I mean, I'm assuming at a distance to where we cannot discernibly make out any details of what their clothing might be, whether or not they were wearing any of these matching colored robes like the other cultists that we have been exposed to.
From where you are, you can see they're all muted colors. You
Okay.
don't see anything very bright. So no like red, green, blue.
Why do you
nothing
not
like that.
turn to bird? Go look around.
I can.
Go take a look at extra
I didn't really want to
the
close
group.
my eyes.
I will make sure you're okay, buddy. Well,
Don't you have a familiar?
Yeah,
What-
but I have to close my eyes for that.
And why don't you want to close your
And
eyes?
I just glance at Raz. I'm worried about him.
can I just do a wellness check on my friend?
I think Soot's going bad.
Suppose, yeah.
Make sure he's alright.
No.
Oh. I guess it's medicine. It's a 6.
6. He's
He seems fine.
I'm fucking worried.
seems a little down, but he seems alright other than that.
But I'll get up again.
I'm gonna give him.
Whoa.
I'm gonna give him just a little bit like a shoulder nudge. Say, buck up, friend.
Okay. I bend down and I'll
Buck up.
I'll buck up, throw my owl into the sky, close my eyes.
Yep. So you,
Kill him.
I watched it roll all the way down my arm and couldn't grab it.
That's a 1. I don't see shit. There's nothing.
Doesn't your owl have
There's nothing.
advantage or something?
I don't even see trees.
On
I'll say
perception checks or
your
something.
owl is busy. And you're not able to.
there's a real
Yeah, owls in a movie.
real good looking mouse out in the tree.
Stalking it.
It's got a little pompadour.
I can't see anything.
That's fine, we'll just say hello.
I'm gonna hurry the horses along.
Okay.
Yes, we're gonna go say hello.
Yeah, so as you approach closer, soon you're able to make out how many there are. You see many common people. You see 5 guards and 1 person who's seated atop the wagon driving the horses, who everyone else seems to be going to for direction and things like that as they're walking along.
Okay.
Well, I would imagine these might be some people from Red Larch who have been made to leave because of the, I guess, change in management of areas of the town.
Maybe Biff's here.
I was gonna say we should check for Biff.
Do we see any people we recognize in the crowd?
As you approach closer, makes whoever's looking make a history check.
Ooh, baby. That's a 26. I
Mine's
remember that
a
whole
6.
goddamn town.
6.
6. You see no one.
I see Santa Claus.
You see people you don't you recognize all of them. All of them.
They're all Jim from The Office.
You, on the other hand, I'll say do see Biff. Yeah.
Biff! Mr. Wellington!
He turns and goes, oh, Soot!
We got your job back!
What?
Yeah.
What?
At the swinging sword?
Yeah, I told him about the flying Danishes.
No, we that's not.
No, I did.
Yeah, you told him, but I don't think you got the job.
He said he would look for him and hire him.
Oh,
Just said the form.
suppose I'll send a raven out with a letter. Maybe he will welcome me back. That would be great. It must be a hard place to run on your own like he is.
Yeah.
Why?
What? Not allowed to make friends?
You can make friends, but why are you? You should tell them the truth.
I did. I got him his job back.
I don't think you got him.
I did. Right, Raz?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You weren't listening?
Why would I be?
I thought that's what friends did.
Listen to conversations that you have with other people.
Other friends.
That man in the swinging sword wasn't our friend,
It's not my friend.
No, but I'm your friend.
but he was not our friend.
I guess not.
If you're talking to Saphir, I'll listen. Or Mr. Fizzlewick, or Nikolai.
See, I don't know if I like that either. If we're having a conversation,
Oh, I'll listen.
So I'll say at this point, it's you guys have traveled alongside the caravan this far. It's getting to be about late at night. How long?
I'm
did
sorry,
it say?
but real quick, the person who was at the head of the wagon, was that by any chance Constable Harbuck?
Oh, the one leading? It is not. No.
Fuck, okay, never mind then, go ahead. I thought we were gonna have another source of information, but continue.
No, it's just it is. He may have information. It's
Sure.
just not Constable Harbuck.
do we recognize that person?
No,
Okay.
He's dead.
He's fine.
he's fine.
Just like all those people in the woods are fine.
They're fine now. I'll say at this point it's getting to be kind of late. Sun is beginning to set, and you see the outline of Belliard ahead of you in the distance.
Yeah, I mean, press forward and try to get there.
Cool. So right as the sun is fully setting and it's starting to get fully dark, you arrive in Belliard. Flip back so I can remember what Belliard is like. All right. Once you are in Belliard, you make your way to the Watchful Night, which is the inn here. Would you guys like to spend the night here and then would you like to do anything else, or just go crash out and start early tomorrow?
I'm fine with crashing. I think I asked this
early.
before. Is it Knight or Night?
It's Knight.
The man who is leading the wagon. I would just like to approach that man.
Where are you taking these people?
Oh, we're all on our way to Belliard.
Oh, so here.
Oh, yes.
Convenient. And will you make your residences here?
Probably not. We're traveling traders, so we'll rest here for a couple days before making our way down to Womford.
So you'll be heading further south?
Oh, yes. Yep.
So Womford is south. I mean, we knew that, but
Yeah.
because of the bookstore shit from you.
Yep.
Very good. And, if I find you in Womford, friend, what is your name?
Zanubo!
Randall Womford.
This is the reason that I wrote down a random name list.
How are his sons doing?
What?
Womford and Sons.
Shut up.
I think we made that joke already.
Yeah,
We did.
Rumford
We did.
and
The
Sons.
bookstore, I thought.
His name is Clay.
Mumford. Next one's Mud Mumford.
Ooh.
Dirt
Clay
Mumford.
Rune Doom.
Rune. Is he a dwarf? That sounds like a.
Yeah, is he a dwarf?
Now he is, sure.
Alright, so Rune Doom?
Rune Doom. Yeah. I used a name generator and realized that effectively all they did was took a bunch of one-syllable words and mash them together to make last
Yeah,
names.
pretty much.
It's the best, man. Got like Rock Brook, Sage Dust.
Add like Speedstone to the list.
Stone.
Sound like
Good luck.
warriors' names.
Ass
Anyone was a part of
blast.
that fandom growing up.
Tom Assblast.
Tusk Eyes is in that one.
Ass Blast Tusk Eyes. Guess who my next character is?
That's a whole one-shot villain right there. It's a one-shot big bad evil guy.
Assblast Tusk Eyes.
Alright, so you guys take a rest. Early in the morning, you wake up and begin your travel again toward, let's see, south toward the Sacred Stone Monastery.
Does anyone know any traveling songs?
No.
We could sing.
Silent
Nice.
Holy corpse.
Oh,
Everyone has their different versions. It's a colloquial song.
Yeah, that was the one that Raz taught me.
ours was done with a lot of brooms and trash cans. It was done in a stomp version of it, really.
Alright.
Were you
appreciate
painted
that.
blue?
It was very beautiful. I love the bang bang and
I'm rolling in, fuck it. Alright. So you guys travel for about half a day, maybe a little bit less. Unhindered, not attacked by anything or stopped by anything, oddly enough. Make sure, yes I am. Alright. So soon, trail into an ever-narrowing defile between bluffs of wind-sculpted sandstone. Eventually, the walls draw in so closely that you can reach out and touch either side, but then the narrow space opens into a hidden canyon in the heart of the hills. A sprawling monastery with dark, narrow windows and red tile rooftops stands in the middle of this natural amphitheater, ringed by sandstone cliffs all around. Ahead, a weathered flight of stone steps leads up to the closed monastery doors. The plain doors are made of heavy timber with iron studs. A dusty footpath circles the building.
I'm gonna look for footprints on the footpath, see if there's anything of interest.
I'd also like to keep an eye out for any people.
Okay. You do see the footpath leading around the building. So.
Okay. Is there anything interesting on it? That is a 27.
Yeah, you see a lot of footprints leading from the northwest side around to the front door.
Okay, so it's very well traveled then.
Yes.
Okay.
But in one direction specifically.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
You do not see any people. What would y'all like to do?
I'll just convey that fact to my friends.
Okay.
Looks like a lot of people have traveled from this front area over to the northwest side of the building.
Do you want to follow?
I suppose so.
If that's where they go, then that's where we'll go.
Okay.
Why am I so creeped out by that statement? Oh, I'm only 9% creeped out. That was fine.
We can scout ahead a bit if we want.
I'll try again. If you want, with the owl.
I can join you this time.
Okay. I'll crouch down and summon my owl again and see if I see anything this time.
Okay.
That's better. That's it. Was it perception?
Yeah.
Okay, 15.
All right. So I'll say you use your owl to fly around the perimeter of the monastery, looking around at what you can see. You see a small door, perhaps a servant's entrance, is on the northwest side of the monastery. On the northeast side, on a low wall encloses a good-sized garden with a locked gate. The eastern portion of the monastery is in very poor repair. The walls there are crumbling and the windows have been bricked up with old masonry. Small side doors near that section in the southeast portion of the building.
I don't see any people.
No.
Is the servant's door open? Or is it just like a closed door?
It is a closed door.
And you said there's an entrance in the front as well?
Yes.
Is that an open door?
Those doors are currently closed as well.
Are there any openings?
No open doors that you can see. All the doors and windows. The windows are, if they are not boarded over with masonry, they're covered from the inside with like drapes and such.
Well, looks to be pretty well boarded up.
Yes, why would a monastery be boarded up?
I don't know, it doesn't seem good.
Very hard for God to get to people's hearts through boards.
What?
I don't know if that's
It's
true.
very hard for God to get to people's hearts through boards.
Okay.
It's pretty strange. I didn't see any people either. All the windows are either covered over with stone or curtains. The doors are closed.
What role can I do to check if this place is just goddamn haunted?
Ghost check.
Yeah,
Is there a ghost check?
Yeah, make a ghost check. Yep.
Do I get advantage because I'm a paladin?
Sure.
Nice. Just made that up. Are there any bonuses to ghost check?
No.
18 and a 16.
No ghosts.
Don't worry, guys. We're safe.
Thank you for participating in Not Great RPG's fruitless activity of the evening.
Also, sense good and evil is a real thing that
That's true.
paladins
That's
can
Divine
do.
sense,
kind
yeah.
of a ghost check. Just like to cast.
Similar, but not a ghost check.
This is a search for ghosts.
Specifically.
Okay.
Sense divine or ghosts.
Yeah, that's
Like-
the other half of the spell. Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, what I do is I walk into where I think is a haunted room and say, ghosts can't fight, they're all lame. And they've never ever once dressed cool. And I hope that nothing happens.
Guess we'll find out. So all the entrances you can see into the monastery are currently closed. You guys are standing in front of the monastery's closed doors.
Are the doorknobs metal?
Yes.
Okay.
Do your thing, Soot.
I'd like to check for traps before anyone does anything around here.
Make an investigation check on the door.
Investigation. No, that's a 10.
No traps.
I was gonna say I feel like I would and should do that. I have a passive investigation of 18. So.
Yeah, there's no traps.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach up, ignite my hands, and melt this door handle.
Did you try opening the door first?
No,
I'm gonna try pulling the door before he does that.
You want to try pulling the door before it does that?
they're hot.
Before he melts the...
Wait, what if you try pushing it?
I will try to open the door.
You rattle the door, trying to pull it or push it open. And then a small panel in the front door slides open, and you see someone wearing a golden mask peer out.
Oh, do I?
A small panel, like it's like Wizard of Oz style, like.
Yep.
At which height on the door is this panel?
5-6 feet.
Okay, so like regular humanoid height.
As I see him, I'm gonna crouch down real quick and minor illusion one of the gold masks on my face,
Okay. All right.
and then just crouch back up.
Okay. So the mask is fashioned in the shape of a scowling gargoyle, but the hand that opened the panel seems human enough. From beneath the mask comes a female voice. Yes, what do you want?
Is that a female voice? Oh my god!
I can't. Yes, what do you want? There's two.
That's fine. I
You
just
got
was
raspy and grandmother. Your two options.
But it's funny, they both start with,
Well. Yes, what do you want?
I'm back.
From where?
Did they really not tell you?
Oh no, do you have
do this
friends?
already?
Yes.
You brought company?
Yes. Let me in, please.
Oh, okay, yes.
You sound like Raz.
Steps back and
I take inspiration from my surroundings.
let's see. You find two monks waiting in the hall as you walk in. As you walk in, you see the austere halls finished in irregular blocks of dark basalt, whatever.
Bath salts.
Yep. That form natural columns along the walls. The doors of the monastery's front entrance face south, while interior doors lead east and west. An interior courtyard lies just to the north of this room, visible through a pair of narrow windows. As you walk in, they both turn around and greet you again and go, well, suppose if you have recruits, the only thing to do is to go meet Carbo.
Carbo?
Carbo, yes. Q.
Okay, not how I would.
I know. Qarbo.
Yeah, Carbo. You sure it's not Garbo?
It's not a G.
So they turn and lead you to the wall, the door that you can see on the north wall. As they slide that door open, ahead of you, let's see. This long, narrow court is paved in red sandstone. To the north stands the main temple or shrine of the monastery. Its copper-sheathed doors emblazoned with a triangular symbol. So that would be the, I believe it's the triangle with the line up from the...
Correct.
Yeah.
So what color robes are these monks wearing?
It says dun.
What?
Dun colored. D-U-N. Dun colored.
I don't.
Let's use Google.
I'm pretty good with colors, and I've never heard of anything called.
I
dun.
misread it as dung several times.
Ah, yes, the old shit-colored robes.
That's why I was like, they're just colored like
Probably.
shit.
Probably accurate, but.
It's like ironically, the only one that it's giving you is like horses. It's this color.
It's like a
Fantastic.
nice like
tan.
Yeah.
tan.
Tan.
They couldn't just say tan.
So
I
they're-
guess not.
No, they
As
had to
they're
use another
leading
three-letter
us-
word ending in N.
What?
As they're leading us, I'm going to pull one of the robes of the Cult of the Eternal Flame out of my bag and adorn the robe.
Okay. Alright.
Good call. Probably.
They're companion cults.
Yes.
We were told that.
I
don't know
wouldn't
if we-
say they're companion.
Sure, but they don't despise one another.
This.
We'll find out.
As they are
Eternal
walking,
flame.
I'm gonna recast my mask because it only lasts for a minute. So
Respects
every time it
the
happens, I'm just gonna obscure my
scorched
face
earth.
and recast.
Black Earth?
Black
Yeah.
Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
But we don't know how they feel about. I guess we'll find out.
How Black Earth feels about Eternal Flame.
Yeah.
I would assume probably pretty mirrored. Because, I mean, we were told dichotomous hates one another, so Earth would hate air, be indifferent towards water, and probably ally with fire.
I'm not sure if I explained it that way or not.
I thought that was what you said when you said that they, like, dislike the one of the opposite and they are...
There were two that they definitely do have relationships with one another. Let's see. It does say they're kind of like indifferent. Like they kind of don't hate nor.
Okay, so if they're indifferent, then I will not pull out the robe. I thought that this was the kind of like
this is
not allied
pair,
pair, but like considered to be like cordial, like respected pair,
right?
Along the elemental wheel. Okay,
I'll say they respect them definitely, but there's still animosity.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Enemy is my enemy is my friend kind of situation.
Okay, fair. Then no, I won't do that. Then fair enough.
That would have changed a lot. So
correct.
So you still recast your mask thing?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you. Peace be with you.
You as well. Doors also exit the court at its east and west ends, and several narrow windows pierce the south wall. Gargoyle statues guard the door, each facing the court with a ferocious leer. So you are led to another door, which they slide open. And here they walk you through. You see a stairway in the middle of the room, descends into the mines below the monastery. 4 large columns of natural rock dominate this shrine. A wide set of steps descends into darkness in the center of the room, in front of a slab-like stone altar. Large copper-sheathed doors stand in the middle of the south wall, and smaller doors exit to the east and west. 2 narrow windows in the north wall admit thin fingers of light from outside. Above the altar, a triangular symbol has been chiseled into the heavy stone blocks of the wall. And it is here that you're going to find Carbo. So as you approach, I'm going to say Carbo goes, "Yes. What?
What do you mean, what?
What's this guy look
What
like?
do you? Why are you here?
I've brought recruits as you asked.
You're all recruits?
I mean, I'm not, but they are, yes.
Oh, yes, you're clearly not.
Yeah, I've got my monk stick.
Yep. What? Why?
I'll take his monk stick. I don't, I'm sorry.
So he begins looking at the rest of you as
Does
the
he
recruits.
wear a mask as well? Do we know what he looks like at all?
Let's find out. Doesn't say. I'm gonna, for the sake of just moving on, I'm gonna say no. If that changes, I'll let you know.
Okay.
He goes, well, if you are recruits, well, must first begin by seeing how committed you are to our causes. So first, you, what is your name?
Nikolai.
Nikolai.
I was trying to think about whether or not to lie.
And you see this kind of small, sly grin spread across his face as he goes, what is your greatest failing, Nikolai?
Damn.
Fuck. Not being near the ones I loved when I lost them.
Yes, that is quite rough. And he turns to Fizzlewick. He goes, Fizzlewick? Or, I'm sorry, he doesn't know your name. Okay. He goes, hi, what's your name?
I sort of thought he might. Fizzlewick.
Yeah, to be honest, he is a cult leader.
Yeah,
So.
I was ready for that.
You were like
should
a
know.
man of means, you know?
He says, why do you think you are worthy to be a servant of eternal earth?
I like rock. rocks.
I like dirt.
I found
The-
dirt.
Just hold up crockpot.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Like, look at this.
Look at this fucking thing.
Yeah, I actually will. I'm gonna gesture to Crockpot and say, fruits of the earth generate strong things, artifacts.
Strength.
Mm-hmm.
Generate strength.
Weird, he doesn't have a stat block either in the back of the book. It's
Good.
really weird.
He's dead.
So easily killable is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Has no level.
One shot.
I'm really really blown away that he doesn't have a stat block in the back of his book. They have one for everything, but this one guy so far, and it sucks because he's kind of important here. All right, I'll figure that out later too. Then, let's see.
I really thought it was gonna stay in the box.
There's a 0% chance that was gonna stay in there.
Minden is intrigued.
Don't let her eat my dice. 17. Good job.
So then he's gonna
Great
look
pass.
to Raz and say, "Hi, and what is your name?"
I am called Raz.
Okay, hello, Raz. How about you? What is your greatest failing?
So I will.
I'm just. Achoo! Recast.
I will take my hand
You have on it.
and peel up the higher part of my bandages to where I inscribed the tattoo or the markings of the cult of Black Earth.
Okay.
Nothing.
Are you a recruit?
No.
Oh, where's your mask, brother?
And I will reach into my mask,
Into your
into
mask.
my bag, and pull out the mask that Fizzlewick made me.
I've got one better.
Oh my god.
Now, brother, you know that's not the mask we wear.
It's the one I wear.
Understand? Please, when you leave, try to remember to dress within our faith.
I did not forget.
Pick up another one from the gift shop.
Next depot. On the way out.
So, just gonna
Who else is in this room?
No
it's
one, he's dead.
him and the two guards that
The
escorted
two that
him.
led us into these mines. Great.
Then looks at Zafira, being the last recruit, and says, "Why do you think you are worthy? Especially you."
Ooh. Damn!
They fucking hate her.
As he says this, I sneeze again and recast the mask. Dusty in here.
Quite.
Yeah.
We break rocks all day. It is quite dusty. Yes.
Yeah. Whew. Really gets in the sinuses.
Yes, it does.
I fucking love this.
I have to give a reason for me sneezing every 55 seconds.
You could just say allergies and keep going.
He says, "Why?" This is Zafira to you. He
Yeah.
says, "Why do you feel you are worthy of being a servant of Black Earth? You do not look sympathetic to the earthly calls."
She hates White Ocean.
We. Is that
Black
what they're
Earth,
called?
White Ocean.
Oh,
No, no.
I was gonna say, I don't. I was kind of hoping for the other question.
So you kind of just get lost in thought for some time before he finally goes, "Ah, good. I see you're already familiar with the next step. If you all are serious about joining the cult, bless you.
Thank you.
If you need a drink of water,
It's just very dusty.
okay.
The dirt's just in there.
We will first begin with a period of self-denial and reflection. Are you all interested in pursuing membership to my group?
Well, I'm already in it.
Oh yes, you. Yeah.
As As am I.
Yes.
Yeah, my traveling companion.
Yes.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
How did we get here?
You want in?
Are you ready to begin the process of initiating into our group? That is why you've come, right?
Yeah, let's go. No problem. Ready to do it.
Okay. Fizzlewick?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna say nothing.
Just gonna say nothing? All right.
I don't think I've said anything this whole time since we've been in here.
Everyone thinks you're very mysterious. We get it.
Well, I'm gonna keep up with that trend.
Every time it looks past you, doo-doo.
All right. So you are soon approached by, all of you are approached by two guards. And as they approach with their arms outstretched, Carbo says, "Now please, if you'll just leave them with your weapons, clothing, and personal belongings, we will provide you with robes that you can wear during your time here."
I just really don't want to do that.
I walk over and try to get the bag of holding from who had. Actually, I had it. I had.
I was gonna say
stuffed with
I had
stuff.
it in the place, but when you were grabbing
Yeah.
stuff.
So I'm just gonna walk around with the bag of holding and hold it out to them. Put all your belongings in here.
I guess I'm gonna strip down naked and keep one dagger between my butt cheeks.
It's the common answer from people on the internet.
Cool. Thank you.
I'm gonna drop it down there. I don't have a dagger in my butt cheeks. It was a joke.
Okay. Yeah. Put everything in here, please. All of your belongings.
Into the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Clever. I like it.
My brain's big. Very smooth.
I guess I'll go along with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just
I'll do
bundle it up and kind of slip it under my robes.
All right. So
I guess you can see most of my skin, so I have like glowing, kind of like shimmery.
I'll say
tattoos
there's like
and
they have a
stuff.
spot for you to like
Okay, I
Go
don't know if they were
behind.
just like disrobe right here.
to be a little
I would-
discreet, you know,
She would do it.
just
I
in
should-
public anyway, just in
Yeah,
full
she
view.
wants to
All right, so she
carry
does it in
this.
full view anyway. Let's see. I want to make
Fuck
sure.
your modesty screen. I don't need this.
I look awesome.
It's then he, after seeing you all changed into your robes, steps to the side and gestures to a staircase behind
Is it just
him.
the three of us who change?
Yeah, because they're already in the cult.
Oh, we're in already.
It's like you knew. It's like you knew.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, steps to the side and gestures to a staircase that's behind him leading downward. He says, "You may proceed below. Your escorts will be happy to walk you." Real quick, make a deception check.
Three.
Oh!
All right.
Why?
Sir, I'm not trying to deceive him. I'm using magic as a tool.
For deception.
Yeah.
So anything, it's sleight of hand.
So I'll just
Is,
to. I don't know if it would be sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I think it would be like performance, if anything.
I mean, I'm just recasting my mask. It's already on. I'm
so
already in.
I'll just read you the little blurb here.
Okay.
It says the sacred stone monks normally wear hooded robes and gargoyle masks that we know.
Yep.
Characters disguised as monks can move about the monastery without being challenged as long as they avoid talking too much.
Fuck.
It also says, let's see. There's somewhere it says.
Would consistent sneezing count as talking too much?
Hang on, I'm looking for it because I read it earlier. It said something effectively. Oh, the denizens of the monastery know exactly who is supposed to be here and who isn't. So he gestures to staircase behind him. Says, "Please, you're welcome to go below."
Oh, so he doesn't give a shit. But
Or
he
it's a
knows.
trap.
He's inviting you. Yeah. He's
Okay.
saying, continue down that
I
staircase.
could steal one of the masks from the other people wearing it.
So what would you like to do?
It's him and how many people in here with him? Because you said it was previously the two
Him and
monks.
2 guards.
Okay, I wasn't sure whether or not any additionals had come down now.
No.
How long was the staircase that we descended down into the mines?
It wasn't long. This is kind of, it's not so much, so the part where it says the mines was not in the blue blurb. That was just
Okay.
me saying, like, it's in the direction of the mines that are
Okay.
here.
Okay.
So you don't descend all the way into the mines.
Mines itself. Okay.
Real quick, I'm gonna walk over to one of the people that actually has a mask.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can I see that for a minute? I think mine might be damaged. I just want to take a look at yours.
See what?
Your mask.
Oh, if yours is damaged, I have another here.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay.
Cool.
Now I have an actual mask.
Gestures to the staircase behind him and says, please, continue below. Would you all like to continue down the staircase?
I'm good. I got my monk stick and my mask. I'm good to
Is,
go.
is Crockpot allowed to come with us?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Where's bear meat?
Bear
Where the fuck is? Where is Bear? Is he just chilling?
He's by the wagon, right?
Did we
Probably
leave him
hanging out in the
outside?
wagon.
Yeah.
Where's Bearamy?
I tried putting him in the wagon. You guys wouldn't let me. He's not with us because he does not have bear armor yet.
So he left him outside.
He's relaxing, chilling out,
Okay.
maxing, relaxing, all cool.
All right. So you guys approach this staircase. I gotta flip through some stuff here. The floor of this chamber consists of loose red earth. A column of natural stone stands near the middle of the room, and a row of sturdy iron bars with a sliding cage door walls off the western portion of the room. A door of iron plate stands in the western wall behind the iron bars, while a similar door exits to the east. To the west, a wide set of stairs leads up. I'm looking for...
The CMS said Baramy's been there the whole time, just never was afraid to mention something.
He's the leader.
The
So
elephant
as
in the room.
you come to the bottom
The bear fit to
of
the
the
room.
staircase and you see the room spread out in front of you, from above you, you hear a click as the stairs that you're standing on begin to regress into
A slide?
a slide.
A Scooby-Doo trap? Oh, fuck.
As you are slid down the rest of the stairs and deposited out onto the floor of this room.
I'd like to draw my longsword.
Okay.
Yeah, you gave it to him, so
Yep, so he does have a
Fuck,
longsword.
I'm naked.
But I have them.
we have them.
And as you slide down the rest of the stairs, the 4 iron bars that I described, the sliding cage door, you see is open.
Are we sliding right into it?
You are sliding into the room that this cage is attached
Yeah,
to.
they're unleashing something.
I quickly dump the bag of holding onto the ground.
Can
Okay.
you do that, or
Well,
do you have to reach? How do bag?
I
Can
think
you dump the contents of a bag of holding?
I honestly don't know. I mean,
that's fine.
it's-
I'll just
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just
I'll Santa Claus this shit right out.
all right. So you start to hear some sounds emanating from over in that direction. You quickly begin handing out everyone's armor as you rush to put it on. Behind the iron bars stands a monstrous creature that resembles a cross between a huge ape and a beetle.
Oh,
I can't.
I'm just gonna write ape beetle.
What part is what?
I'm gonna Google it in a minute because I honestly
Is
don't
it
know.
an ape with a
I'm
beetle face?
figuring it's like a spider ape. Upper legs, upper body,
legs.
upper
Arms, Doc?
Yeah.
Are you
no,
saying
like
it's a spider
upper
monkey from
torso?
Spy Kids 2?
Yeah.
It has wicked mandibles, powerful claws, and 4 eye sockets.
What is this thing called?
Beetle ape?
But 2 of its eyes have been put out, and its claws are bronze blades.
Oh my god.
The creature bellows and thrashes in rage.
Is it an Umber Hulk?
It is indeed a umber.
Okay, yeah, no, we're very wrong.
I want to see this.
They look cool.
No,
They're badass
I don't.
looking.
Let me see it?
Oh,
Horrifying.
they're kind of cute.
No, thank you.
Look at that.
Adorable, Sarah.
No, thank you.
Is this cute to you?
It's not too bad.
It's like an ape with a beetle face. It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
How much of our gear are we able to get in the time
I don't
we
really
have?
get ape from this.
I would assume it would take like 2 full actions to get like dressed.
Wicked mandibles, totally gnarly, man.
So everyone roll a dexterity check to see if you fall prone at the bottom of this
Ooh, I'm
slide.
good. Dexterity saving throw or check?
Saving throw, sorry.
17.
20.
I got a natural 20. You do backflip.
Yeah, I got
You
20
slide down on your feet.
20 with bonus.
Okay.
22.
22, and
11.
you fall prone.
No!
17.
Everyone
That's
else.
so embarrassing.
Everyone else is able to catch themselves right at the end as the only one who can levitate and float falls
bang.
Do you
prone.
reach around and go, my glasses, I can't see without my
My
glasses?
character doesn't wear glasses.
I can't see anything without my glasses.
That's on Friday.
So,
Excuse me.
as you guys are dumped out onto the floor, the Umber Hulk hears you obviously collapse onto the floor.
Just sounds like a gym teacher you'd have, like Mr. Umberholt.
It really does.
Am I fucking wrong?
You kids are gonna play with the basketballs today.
We're playing dodgeball today.
I'm gonna sit on my lawn chair and enjoy my smokes.
What, you think I didn't run the mile when I was in high school?
Did it while smoking.
I did.
Miles
Yeah, you're making a joke, but that was a real thing I did in high
yeah,
school.
I took
Yeah.
individuals that way. I had to walk the track during like summer or winter, and whenever you'd go out in winter, it would just it's your breath. And I would always wear hoodies, so you just hold the cigarette up in your hoodie. All the smoke goes up your sleeve. They can't see you. I got caught one time in 4 years.
My gym teacher was just
Don't-
very
this is-
lackadaisy. And just,
Don't do this.
Don't do that, kids.
Just let me
Kids
smoke
have
cigarettes
rules
on
now,
the track.
so I mean,
Don't do that either,
yeah,
kids.
that's worse for you.
Yeah.
Look,
Also,
just skip right to hard drugs, kid.
no,
Don't do that
Don't
either.
do that.
Nope,
This
no,
we
no,
don't
no.
promote
I don't
drugs
want to get
on the
banned.
stream.
Let's not talk about that. Let's fight this big, horrible monster.
BBEG.
Yes. So I guess at this point you hear the sound of heavy feet beginning to approach you from that direction. Let's go ahead and roll an initiative.
What a clean way to take care of people. Just, oh, you broke into this place? Oh, here. Come right this way.
14.
So
16.
Fizzlewick had asked what
Oh.
of their gear are they able to put on as they fall down the steps, and then we hear this roar.
I'll say there's a bit of time between when you all hit the ground and begin. Like the sound that actually draws the Umber Hulk, I'll say is the sound of you guys putting on armor, quickly grabbing swords and such.
So am I still prone?
I'll say you had enough time. I mean,
If,
because then you would have to be prone, start combat, get up, get dressed.
yeah.
So we'll just say you had enough time between when the Umber Hulk started approaching to get up. You're going to be, I'll say you're around late starting combat.
Alright.
But-
Took me a little longer to...
Yeah. But you'll still, like, roll initiative
Yeah.
here and be in this time. So what do we got? Tom?
17.
Alright.
16. Excuse me.
16. Mike?
15.
15. John?
17.
Alright. Sarah?
19.
And Don.
14.
Sweet. Sarah, roll again.
Still plus initiative.
No.
I
Just-
rolled flat 10.
Flat 10? Cool. So it's gonna go Zafira. You're gonna lead us off. So then we'll just skip over you. It's gonna go 2, then this music's perfect. And cool. All right, so it's gonna start off with the Umber Hulk. Who, looking over in your direction, sees 4 of you still standing. I'll say right as he glances over, as if you're still getting up, starting combat there. So it's going to be 1, 2. It's going to be Fizzlewick. Fizzlewick, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
You're a hero!
Oh, do a
natural
goddamn
20.
row!
Hashtag
Natural 20,
Fizzle.
so 19.
me daddy.
Yeah, can we get hashtag Fizzle Me Daddy in the chat, please? That's hashtag FIZZLE MEDADDY. Thank you.
Very good.
Can you spell that one more time?
Hashtag Fizzle Me Daddy.
I say, doesn't he spell fizzle with a Y?
No.
Wick
Oh, it's Wick is a Y.
The Wick has a
Oh,
Y.
shit.
I know,
thought they were both Ys.
Every
Holy
time I
shit.
have to like look at his character sheet just to double check.
Hashtag Fozzle Wazzle. Fozzie Bear.
Foozle Woozle.
Fozzie my bear.
Oh no.
And I'll say
Hi,
that
Ned.
is the Umber
she's
Hulk's
up.
turn.
She's claiming everything.
So Raz, it is now your turn.
Where is the Umber Hulk in relation to us? Because I am assuming we are all in a tightly packed, like, 15-ish,
Yeah.
20-ish foot space.
I'll say you guys fell down to like 10, 15 foot space, yeah.
Okay.
The Umber Hulk, from what you can see, he's about 25, 30 feet away.
And here it is. The Umber Hulk.
Terrifying.
Okay. So then, in terms of the space for the area that we have fallen into, what is, like, the entirety of it?
Let's see.
Circular, square?
It's
Like-
definitely going to be a square, that I'm fairly certain of.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a square. All the corners
no.
are kind of rounded off.
Okay.
They're not harsh corners. They're
Okay.
more chiseled away.
Okay.
Harsh corners.
The slide you came in on
Fuck you and the slide you came in on.
behind you, so the Umber Hulk you saw coming from the left, I assume.
Okay.
Stairs or the east? Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, the iron bars are to your left as you come down. So the Umber Hulk is about 25, 30 feet to your left.
Alright. I will use my bonus action to cast Magic Stone and create 6 magical stones in my hands. And then I will use my action to cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
And I will conjure 4 apes.
Yep.
Can you conjure 2 apes and 2 giant beetles?
No, I want my ape army.
So it just looks like his parents.
Yep.
Just
Go to
disappointed-
bed!
Disappointed in him, you know.
Alright, you got 4 apes. And that concludes your turn.
I would like to, throw stones to the apes. Because they can hold my magical stones.
Oh my god.
So each one of them will have a magical stone. Now I'm going to run 30 feet into the opposite fucking corner of this bullshit.
Okay.
I'm going to get as far away into the... Goodbye.
Alright.
Goodbye.
And then I'll conclude my turn.
Alright.
My apes rolled a 10 for their, or a 9 for their initiative, so at the conclusion of
A
everyone
9?
else. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, they'll get last. I can't believe I had to just write the word apes.
Time to pull out my ape card.
Alright, so
You've triggered
then...
You triggered my
Your
ape card.
You've activated my ape card, you
Channel
people.
Divinity, Shield of Faith, and my turn.
Good job, Tom. Look at
I'm
that.
gonna use Pot of Greed.
What?
You didn't see this coming.
Please.
Alright, so then, Fizzlewick, it is now your turn.
Alright, well, I am going to.
Didn't you roll a nat 20?
No.
That was only
no.
charisma save.
Yeah, that was already
Okay.
safe. Yeah, I'll just I'll grab my crossbow and we'll use that. We'll take a shot at this thing. It was coming up on me. How close did it get to me?
I'll say it spent a turn looking at you while walking toward you. So we'll say it's 10, 15 feet away now. I'll
Okay.
say it was walking and staring intently.
Okay, so then I will back up away from it a bit, and then using my crossbow, I'll take a shot at it.
Okay, roll to attack. Oh, wow.
I don't like that. It was a 25 to hit.
Damn, yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. Oh, that'll be 7 piercing.
7 piercing damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Where are the piercings? Like ears,
Shut up, Tom.
lip, nose.
Alright, apparently it doesn't have any damage resistances. So, how much was it again? 7?
7.
Cool.
And then
It's dead.
I will use my extra attack to do that again.
Okay.
Oh, you also got an extra attack?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 5's great, man. I can hit people with my sword twice.
And that'll be a 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right.
As your crossbow bolt just careens right past the Umbral Hulk's head.
Okay. I will use my. I will not use my bonus action to command Crockpot. I'll have him hang out near me on guard duty.
Okay. So then with that, it is going to be Soot's turn.
Okay, I am going to cast Chromatic Orb 5 feet from this big thing.
Okay.
And now it has to make...
You should make a spell attack if it's Chromatic Orb.
Yes. I'm just trying... Oh, no, that wasn't what I was thinking of. Sorry. I'm not thinking of Chromatic Orb. I'm thinking of Flaming... Flaming Sphere. I'm going to cast that.
Okay.
I read the wrong spell. Okay. So it doesn't take damage until its turn, then.
Okay.
On its turn, it will... If it ends its turn within 5 feet of it, it makes a dexterity saving throw. Oh, but I can bonus action and ram it into it. Okay. I'm going to bonus action and ram the spear into it.
All right. Dex
That's
save.
what we do.
Dex save, right?
Or
do you just roll
saving
against...
throw against the sphere's dex save. Sorry. Yes.
All right. What's the DC?
16.
It fails.
Great. So it's going to take 2d6 fire damage.
All right.
So that is 9 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And the sphere is right on it. So on its turn, it will have to make another
Unless it
dex save.
moves.
Unless it moves, yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. It is now the ape's turn.
That's exactly what I like to hear. So each of my apes has multi-attack. They have their own rocks and my rocks. So it will throw my rock and then its rock. Its rock is a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Is that 4 nat 20s?
No.
It's just 1 ape?
This is just the first ape. So the first ape deals 12 bludgeoning. That's
Okay.
ape number 1. Ape number 2, my rock. 18.
To hit?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
18 hits, so my rock will hit. Its rock will not.
This is going to be a lot of damage.
It takes 11 from my rock. Ape number 3. My rock will not hit. Its rock will not hit. Ape number 4, my rock will not hit. Its rock will not hit.
Okay. So you did a total of, what's that, 23 damage.
It's taken, well, what did you do to it, Fizzlewick, when you hit it?
7.
7, so it's 39 total, I believe.
That would be...
Not me, but including Fizzlewick and...
It'd be 30, or yeah, a little bit more than 30 total. Whatever he did on top, yep. Zafira, it's now your turn.
Woo!
I would like to pull out my longbow. And
Sorry, this music's just way heavier than I expected it to be.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
got that electric guitar going.
The banjotar.
The banjotar. The yuka oboe.
I want to try to shoot it in the eye with
Okay.
my bow.
Alright, roll to attack.
Yes.
Oh.
It's not gonna hit. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, no. Unless your modifier's really high.
AC is like 18.
Yeah, no, it's 10 total. So
Yeah, no, you don't hit it. No.
my modifier is pretty high, but I get a second one.
Let's see if the second attack will hit. Second arrow will hit.
That's a natural 18.
Yeah, see that hits.
That one's gonna hit. So I'm gonna hit it in the eye, and that's 7 plus 10 points of damage, piercing damage.
Okay. 10 points, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, as your arrow stabs into one of its 2 remaining eyes, making that eye now unusable, but it still has one. It's down to a quarter of its eyes.
It's got quarters for eyes.
Is his feet his eyes? Also, just want to point out, no idea what that's from, but I quote it at my house at least
Is
weekly.
his feet his eyes?
Yeah.
It was us talking about Arthas in Oshwamp.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
In a Sendor.
I thought we were having the conversation in
I think it was
Oshwamp.
during Oshwamp, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was even on
Or was,
stream.
yeah,
Maybe
I
not.
think it was. I don't know.
Sarah just went. Should be Umber Hulk.
It is indeed.
Pissed.
And
So
can I bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on it as well?
okay.
Those Hunter's Mark do?
Extra damage when
Yeah.
she hits it with a
I
hammer.
should have done
It's
it.
just for you, right?
I should. I keep forgetting that I should use my spells before I attack, but
So I'm gonna assume that John, your apes are positioned.
25 feet away.
Okay. So then the other members of your party would be closer than the apes are.
My apes are safe.
Cool. So he's gonna run forward and attack one of you 3, currently standing pretty much right there. Or actually, one of you 4, because you're all kind of right there.
yeah.
Let's see. So it's gonna be Fizzlewick.
Rip. We'll just,
Okay,
we'll just abbreviate safe apes to
Is
sapes.
he getting in for melee?
Yep.
He's gonna run in for melee.
Okay,
Save,
so
yes.
I'll have since I didn't have Crockpot take an action, I'll have him use his reaction to impose disadvantage as he'll like shoulder him when he gets close to me.
What a
Okay.
hero.
All right. So he's gonna make a
Good
multi-attack at you. So we'll say, and he gets disadvantage on all of them. So does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Cool. All right. So let's see if these hit. Oh man.
That's a 20, right?
One's a nat 20, yeah, but it's still with disadvantage.
Is it disadvantage to all of its attacks, or just disadvantage to the first for Crockpot?
It imposes disadvantage on an attack roll if that attack targets an ally and the attacker is within 5 feet of Crockpot.
So since it's a multi-attack,
So
would
the
they
second-
kind of
They
classify
are
as...
individual attacks.
They would be individual, so
Correct.
only the first one would be with disadvantage?
Correct.
Cool.
Sorry, Mike. This is gonna hurt, bud.
That's okay.
So there's a nat 20 and then an 18 on its claw hits. So those both hit?
Yes.
Fuck, it attacks 3 times. Very good.
Yeah. So you take 17 damage from the first. That was the crit one. So this next one's the not crit.
An amount.
An amount. And then 9 damage from this one.
Okay.
What was the
20
total?
26.
26.
And he is in melee range of you now. Which means he's also in melee range of you, Zafira, and Soot as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. And
How
then,
far did it move?
I'll say that was about 10-15 feet.
Okay.
So,
Out of the range of the sphere.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. With that, it is now Raz's turn.
I'm very upset that it hurt Mr. Fizzlewick. All right. I will utilize my wild shape,
Okay.
and I will become. They're all within 5 feet of it. You said correct?
Yes. All of the other players, yeah.
Do I want pack tactics? No. I will approach it and I will attempt to dig up into it with my claws.
Okay.
21, so yes.
That hits. Yep. So you're digging into it with your claws.
For 14 acid damage.
Okay. I'll say you scratch at its currently operating eye. The one that's still alive. That eye is now scratched. You scratched its cornea real good, which is very painful.
It's gonna need
Corner
surgery.
shell.
Gonna need
Poor girl,
surgery.
man. She didn't scratch her cornea. She fucked her eye up.
Oh, no. And then I will utilize my bonus action and I will create my spiritual totem. I will create our good old bear totem once more.
Okay.
And we will all gain 10 temporary hit points for the 5 of us.
Lovely.
I think we also established
Oh, I still had
this
10
could be
temporary
incorrect,
hit
but I
points. That's
also
not right.
get inspiration when he summons this bear totem. That happened last time. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive that's what happened.
It is what
It
happened.
is a bear.
Yeah, it is a bear. I'll allow it.
As a bear.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew Chell like really hurt her eye when she described putting contacts in as just jamming them in there.
Oh.
And I went, no, something must have gone wrong there. And something went very wrong.
Is it my turn?
That was Raz. It is indeed your turn. Yeah.
I'm so excited. So, things I'm going to do. 1, as a bonus
Channel
action.
Divinity.
I already did Channel Divinity. I already
Cast
did
it.
my Shield of Faith, so I've got my 20 AC, and I've got my +3 to attack rolls. We're good. John, got it. Finally gonna do something here. Alright.
I'm waiting for it.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast 2nd level Searing Smite.
Okay.
Your Shield of Faith concludes.
It's concentration, right?
Both are concentration spells.
Honestly, fine with it with what's going on right
I mean,
now.
yeah, as far as like
I-
we've dealt an abundance of damage
Yeah.
to it and you have extra attack, I'm fine with you
That's
popping,
literally
like, sacking your
not to
Shield
be
of
that
Faith.
guy, but that's why I did it. Like I recognized that it would have canceled out Shield of Faith, but that was the first move that I made specifically. So
Get him.
I've got inspiration, so I'm going to use it. That's advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So advantage on my first one. Well, I
Wow.
rolled 2 14s each, and I get +6, +3, so they're both 23s.
Yeah.
So they both hit, and then my second attack is just 1. That hits as well. So I do
Like athletics,
2d8
stuff.
+6 plus 2d6.
Okay. Just to point out, as you guys are looking at the Umbra Hulk, I don't know what they
So,
bleed.
since it's pretty
Maybe they
short,
bleed
saving
sand.
throws,
It's sandy.
Dex would go to 4, your
But
con-
whatever they bleed, it's currently bleeding.
It's doing
Okay,
that.
well
Okay.
that's
Yeah, whatever they bleed, it's doing that. Yep, that's
Very
it.
good.
Okay.
okay.
Magma?
It's magma.
Magma. It's magma.
Okay. How much damage did
I
you
did
do?
27 damage. And also on its next turn, it
Next
needs
turn.
to make a con saving throw of 14.
Next turn. Alright, con save of 14? Okay. Yeah. Fizzlewick, it's your turn.
All right.
Just flick it.
Give him a kiss.
So I will use my crossbow as my focus to go for shocking grasp. So I'm just gonna like jam the crossbow into like its leg and try to tase him.
Get out of here, bitch.
Yeah. So that will be a.
That hits.
Where's my bonus? Yeah, sure should. 25.
25 to hit?
Yep.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Hashtag Fizzle Me Daddy in the chat, please.
And that'll do
Oh no. No Fizzle Me Tom.
Nope.
Did
12,
28 damage.
12 lightning damage.
12 lightning damage.
And
Okay.
it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
It's all you. He
Next
dead.
turn.
How would you...
Oh, cool. Yeah,
I
no,
will-
I'm jamming that thing into its legs since I'm very small, and that's how tase it with the crossbow.
Alright. So
I'm gonna
as-
assume I can't really get higher than its knee, so
You
I'm
ever
just
seen
gonna
that
hit it
episode
from
of
the
Cops
side.
that goes wrong? It's like that.
Okay. So you smack it in the shin with your lightning crossbow as it falls over and just dies. Ah! And gives up.
Help.
Yeah, so it's dead. It's very dead. So let's see here.
No problem.
It's no problem. We'll take care of it easy.
So I'm trying to see like what even doors you have.
We're gonna have to
even-
fight a bunch of monks after this, huh?
We've got apes. We're good.
How long do your apes
Those
last?
are my apes.
I know.
So from where you're standing, you see the sand and the stone pillar in the center of the floor. The Umber Hulk was off to the left, so I'll say slightly behind you and slightly to the right, you have another door leading out east from this room.
I want to rip off the mandibles.
Naturally. Okay. Yeah, you just... They're yours.
Mr. Fizzlewick,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes.
Put him in the bag.
do you need these?
Yeah, I sure will take those.
Very good.
Oh, put them on crockpot.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them on
Like a
something.
hat.
They're gonna go in my crafting log.
Put him on Baramy by his mouth and then sword fingers.
Just want to point out I'm also very glad I just Googled the monster manual page for this instead of reading further into what they have. Because when Fizzlewick took damage on that one crit, it should have been 2d8 capped, which would have been 16 damage, and then roll 2. So you would have taken substantial damage.
Oh yeah. By the way, now that all this is over, I guess I'm gonna lay hands on this motherfucker.
On who?
This motherfucker over here.
On the thing, so we can fight it again.
That's what he was like on this
how much
motherfucker. I
else
was
do
like,
you
well, if it
need?
was a player,
Well,
it was
I took its
26?
mandibles, so it's
Yeah.
weakened.
I have a healing spell too.
Well,
Yeah, Raz
I'll
loves
give you
punching.
10.
It was so much fun the first time.
There's 10 health for you, so you know you're 22.
No.
Oh, you never took away your
I
Temporary
gave them
hit-
temporary hit points
afterwards?
after it was...
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I believe it deducts the temporary hit points automatically.
Yeah, I think
First.
it should.
And
Yeah,
then,
if you do it as damage, it will deduct from temporary first. So, I mean...
How long do we get those? Until our next rest?
Temporary? Yeah. Gonna go to this door that's to the east.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand directly next to him, ready to run in with my longsword out, my shield ready.
All right. So
Bring
you
my
head over
apes.
to the door with your 4 apes. Okay. Yeah, you're at the door. Hang on, I gotta flip back one page. You see the doors are made of old bronze plate.
I'm going to attempt to open the door.
Okay. You go to pull the door open, and there's a bit of a struggle. Go ahead and make a strength check to see if you can.
I'm gonna have my apes.
Yeah, can I assist him with that? If I see him struggling, I would
suppose-
immediately grab
I mean,
the door.
you've got 4 apes, so there's no point in even doing a check on that. They're just gonna tear that fucking thing off. Yeah. So you
Mr.
just
Fizzlewick.
Do you need this?
No, I don't need a door.
We could melt it down.
a door would fit in the bag of holding, wouldn't it?
Depends on how big the door is.
Bag of holding size, conveniently.
You could use it to make armor.
Or a
Batter me.
surfboard?
Or a surfboard. That's
Or
possible.
For our hot
Just
summer
Raz
one shot
just-
with Fizzlewick.
I just picture Fizzlewick as Olaf from Frozen now.
Is that just Fizzlewick on a beach taking suggestive photos? Is that what an entire
the next
one shot's gonna
calendar.
be? Oh,
I like it.
Mike, I hope you're
Hashtag
ready.
12 months of
Definitely
hashtag Fizzle Me Daddy.
Can we do
Welcome
Can we do a 2021 Fizzle Me Daddy calendar? Because we don't have enough time for the 2021.
Welcome to 20 months of summer.
What the fuck?
All right.
To the east.
So you open that door, tear it off the fucking hinges. This barrel vaulted chamber is obviously an ancient crypt. Niches along the wall.
Obviously.
That's what it says. Niches along the walls hold dozens of old skeletons, some with scraps of burial cloth,
Mr. Fizzlewick.
Bones, you would say?
still clinging to their bones.
Sorry, really quick. I was recording my crockpot stat changes. After he healed me before he did this, I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
As well.
So when you say, obviously a crypt, is there like a large tomb?
At the east end of this room, you see a magnificent sarcophagus.
Magnificent.
I'm going to have my apes push off the lid.
Okay. They
I'm
push
about
off.
to ready my sword.
And my bow and my axe.
And
Never
my
thought I'd
ape.
die. Never thought I'd die fighting alongside
That would have
Diablo.
been such a
That
better
would have
move.
been good. I hand my sword and my bow and my axe and my apes.
Who the fuck's that guy?
It's just
It's a
Caesar.
ring wraith. Right.
It's fucking Caesar from fucking Planet of the Apes.
Very good.
No, Mr. Frodo.
Wait, isn't that Andy Serkis? Isn't
Gollum.
Isn't he? In
He
Planet-
might also be in Planet of the
I'm
Apes.
pretty
He
sure.
honestly
Yeah,
does do a lot of
I
Makes
don't
sense.
know
Curtis
who
related
plays
shit.
anyone in
He's-
Planet of the
he's
Apes.
the
I've
lead
never
ape.
looked up the voice ape. So he
probably
is
is.
Caesar?
I think it is,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's the lead voice apter.
He's the Lloyd. The Lloyd.
Yeah.
What?
Lloyd.
He started it. Okay.
Christopher Lloyd.
Shit.
He's
Is that
an
who
ape.
does it?
Yeah, he's an ape.
Alright, so as the door slides open, you see a dead human wearing a breastplate that is emblazoned with a symbol that I'm looking up to make sure I give you the right one.
Uh-huh.
The only problem is it kind of ping-pongs back and forth between giving you one name and another. So I don't want to assume that I'm giving you the right one and then find out I'm just not.
Give it a placeholder name like
Yeah, worst
Crash
comes to worst.
Bandy Butt.
Worst comes to worst, I'll just draw it for you next session.
That's fine.
could
And you
just
said
say
it's a human?
Yes.
Interesting.
I had more fun. Bandy
Okay.
Butt.
Yep,
So
it's human.
he has a breastplate.
Yep.
I'm assuming he is completely skeletal and has fully decayed. Or is...
Not fully decayed,
Ooh.
not a skeleton,
Okay.
but definitely not recently
dead.
put here.
Very good. Does he have anything other than a breastplate with him in his sarcophagus?
In his esophagus.
He might
How
have
do you put a
something.
whole breastplate in his esophagus?
No.
We have the apes remove the breastplate.
Okay.
Is
Alright.
it intact?
See it.
Yeah, it's still intact. I'll say there's, as you
Good
lift
boys.
it, the skin underneath looks more decayed and festered than the rest of it.
Okay.
But
And-
yeah, you slide the breastplate off.
Yeah, and take it from my apes. Mr. Fizzlewick. Would this fit? They're like,
Me?
no.
No.
Could you do something with it?
Probably. Let's throw it in the bag.
Very good.
Here you go.
Now, on the sarcophagus, is there any, markings to indicate who the fuck is buried in this goddamn thing?
Make a perception check.
Are there other? You said there are other skeletons in here.
Light into niches on the walls.
Okay, I'm gonna take one of the sets of ribs
Yeah. Okay.
and put it on one of the apes.
Don't touch my apes.
I'm just.
Don't touch my apes.
I'm just giving him a vest.
Do not touch my apes.
Okay.
Well, the disease.
Do you want a rib vest, Mr. Fizzlewick?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Maybe
What about you?
Maybe you could wear it.
I've already done that with a character. I don't want to do it again.
I rolled an at 20 on my perception check.
All right. Cool. So I'll give you the history that I'm sure you were going to ask about afterward too.
Great.
Here lies
Salt.
Samular, Samular, Samular.
Mm-hmm.
Samular Caradune, Defender of the North.
And he's a human?
The body inside of the sarcophagus is human, yes.
Okay. Alright, so Samular Caradune, Protector of the North,
Defender of the North.
Defender of the North.
Is that C-A-R-A or K-A-R-A?
King of the North?
Defender.
King of the North.
Yes, King in the North. Yep,
Does it say anything else?
that's all.
Is his
That
name
is all.
Stark?
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson. That's it.
Jamuel L. Saxon.
Jamuel. What a name.
Lamuel J. Saxon.
Now, I've not heard this name before, but we were told of several other things and kingdoms that existed in this area of previous history. I know you don't know the symbol. One of the things I would like to know in the future is if that is in any way related to, like, Basilmer, TR Basil.
You gave me a great cop-out. I didn't even think about it until you said that.
Good.
The book that you had read that Soot had read about the history of Basilmer and the TR vessel and everything like that.
Yes.
You would recognize this symbol on the breastplate as being the symbol for the tier, TYAR, for that group.
What? It's nothing.
Is that the book from the guy in the...
Way back in Red Larch?
Yeah.
No. Different one.
It was a book that he had purchased that was like the history of the Desserin Valley.
Valley.
Or
Oh, okay.
something along
Yes.
those lines.
Where we learned about Basilmer and TR Basil and TR itself. Because TR Basil, we were told, is like the fortress that they eventually built.
Yep. Which is where the name Basilmer came from. Bessel. Yeah. So you would recognize the symbol as belonging to the TR. Yeah.
Okay.
Now in this room, let's see. You can see all the skeletons that are in the niches. You can also see, looking at the sarcophagus, behind you and to your right is another door. It's the only other door in this room.
Okay. I'm going to move towards the other door and again have my apes.
Lied. 2 doors.
Great. I'll
The one on the right.
Split the
It's one
apes.
split the apes up.
Both doors at once?
2 and 2. Rip them up. 8 boys.
Bring them up, 8 boys. Alright,
That's
so
my new fucking band. Raz and the 8 boys.
I imagine
I
there's...
gotta see you guys play. What do you guys play? Surf Rock?
As you're
Banjos.
turning
4
to
banjos.
face the doors that your apes are getting ready to open, against a far wall in one of the niches, as you're turning, you see a flash of light.
Alright.
It wasn't me.
Would it remind me of that scene from the movie Saw? Where he's in the house and he's shooting the camera. Sorry.
Nope,
Keep
you're
going.
on your own with that one, bud.
Yep. As I said this is a dumb thing to say out loud.
So,
I'm going to have an ape go over to the area where the fucking light is.
okay.
And see as the ape walks in if anything happens to my poor ape chan.
The ape walks over to where you kind of point, and the ape looks and goes like this and sees the flash and kind of saunters its ape way over there.
Very good ape.
Picks up the skeleton and brings it back to you.
Good.
It just knows.
And
Look at this skeleton.
How's this whole skeleton staying together?
hanging from the finger,
I
you
did the
can
same
see a
thing
ring.
in Setendor.
I can see a ring.
Yes. It's a silver ring set with small rupees.
Does it look like the ring that we found that we were given before?
Does not.
Okay. Eat it.
I legitimately, though, with skeletons, I did the exact same thing because I was just like, yeah, he just picks it up like a school skeleton, throws it over his shoulder, and they asked the same question. I was like, fuck, that's not how skeletons work.
I'll say he just carried the pile of bones over at that point.
and
you know
that
what I
was
mean?
my solution as well. That was additionally my
It's the
solution.
easiest way to get around it, really.
I was like,
So as I take the ring from my ape, I like to see whether or not there's any kind of writings or runic symbols that would signify any, demonstration of culture or ownership or anything of the sort.
Make a perception check. Or I guess investigation check.
22 with bonus.
Hell yeah. So you do see runic symbols carved on the inside of the ring. From your studies, you recognize these symbols to communicate the idea of fire resistance.
Thank you.
oh, God. You're making an unkillable monster.
He already had fire resistance. I thought about that going in. That doesn't stack, does it?
Me have fire resistance? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Now he does.
You
He
don't
has
have
a ring that does
resistance,
it.
but you've
No,
got
I have absorb elements.
things, yeah.
So now I'll half it and then I'll eat the rest.
You can't outplay him.
I'm
it's
making
not
me.
possible.
I know
I
the
could just
easiest
channel
way,
it into
the
you.
easiest way
You're
to
only
kill
making
John.
him stronger.
Tarask.
Any of you could have
He'll
been like,
tame it, and we'll have a Tarask.
any of you could have been like, oh hey man, I'm gonna go check these skeletons that are lying
Yeah, but
against
he
the
has
wall.
the apes.
That's the reason why I get the loot.
He's got you.
What do we do?
I gave you an out. I took a rib cage. You could have made it that
You're
one.
right.
This
I
is
could've-
on you,
you
Mr.
could've.
DM.
I assume that
I wanted a rib cage.
when you said I go to the rib cage, I thought you would be like, and I look around, not just I grab it and leave.
It has a rib piercing, and that's the ring.
So yeah, you got that ring. There are 2 doors. One that you can see clearly from where you are. The other is on the other side of an outcropping of rock.
Thought we were aware that both doors have been ripped open by apes.
They are. They've both been ripped open by apes. The one that you can see from where you're currently standing, you see a stair set on the other side of that door. Obviously, you can't see what's on the door on the other side of that rock outcropping, as you can't see around the rock. But yeah, you see one staircase that leads, or one door that leads to a staircase.
I would like to.
It's a cliffhanger, guys. Would that sound right there?
I will attune to my new ring of fire.
Okay.
A burning
The
ring
ring
of
of-
fire.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
The thing of
Cash John.
wire.
Cash John.
The thing of
That's my name,
wire.
Cash John. Yeah. You need a lump. You need cash now? Come to Cash John.
It writes itself.
Hey, you need cash now? Go to Cash John's Cash House.
Can I send
Lil John's Cash Emporium.
my cat to go around the stone?
You
like
can
the
try,
rock?
but
Right,
we'll
no,
listen like it's a cat. I said you can try, but we'll listen. It's a
We got a
cat.
cat
Well, I can-
right here.
Yeah, well, if you tell, if you tell it to go around the corner, will it?
If I cast Speak with Animals and then tell it, hey,
Do it right now. Let me see it.
I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Now tell Binda to go around the corner.
She's sleeping.
I can't speak with animals.
So, would you guys like to walk over to the door that you can see open, or the door that's open that you cannot see?
I would like to send my cat over to the door.
With the staircase?
Is that?
That's the
you
one
can't
you
see.
can see.
I would like to go to the one that we can't.
The one that
see.
you cannot see? Okay.
Yes.
That one, let's see, it leads to a hallway that your cat sees on the other side. As the door is open, it looks through, it sees a door straight ahead of it, as well as a hallway that runs perpendicular to that direction. See if I can get a decent description here. Ah, yes, here we are. Several
Nice.
rough-hewn mine tunnels converge near this spot, shored up by old timbers. Patches of weird fungus or lichen, whatever, cling to the walls in places. A soft breeze moans through the passageways.
I'm going to,
Just go that way.
I guess, put my hand on whoever's shoulder I'm closest to. And cast Beast Sense. And look through the eyes of my cat. and
Okay,
see
so that way they can
traverses
see it as well.
This whole area. Well, no, so that I can see it.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, see your cat begins to kind of maneuver around through the hallways. Doesn't encounter anything. It's able to move pretty freely. It's a mine. I mean, lots of dead-end hallways, paths to nowhere.
He doesn't see find anything or
Any rings of fire resistance?
Is there any fire that could be resisted down there?
No,
Oh, alright.
I'll say you also see your cat sees a localized cave-in partially obstructs one mine tunnel. Heap of rubble standing very high and very wide. But on the other side of the cave-in, your cat's able to see that the tunnel continues ahead.
I'll relay that information to everybody.
Okay. What would you all like to do?
Well, I could have my friends move those rocks. If you would like to go further into the mines.
Do we want to do that?
Who knows?
Can I call my cat back and send him up the stairs?
Yeah, so your cat comes back and proceeds up the stairs. not long after entering that stair set, it comes to another door at the top of the stairs, which is closed as well.
Again, we'll relay that information and then end my
Turn.
Okay.
sense.
All right. So what would you all like to do?
Do we want to go check out the mine?
Yeah.
I'm assuming the stairs will get us out of here.
Yeah, I want to go to the mine.
Yeah.
Well,
guess
we have the apes.
The apes, while we have them.
They're mine. I have them. We do not.
I just assumed, you know, the
No.
whole friendship thing.
They are my apes.
Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna lead my apes down into the mines towards this area of large rubble and begin having my conjured apes remove the stones.
Okay.
As we go through the tunnels, I kind of want to look at the walls and see if I can see anything that looks like there might be a gem.
A gem?
Like a gemstone that I might be able to get out with tinker's tools or something.
I'll say it's, let's see, how far is that going to be? 1 square is 10 feet. Y'all are here. It would be 260 30 feet. Make 3 perception checks.
What is my perception? So 8, 19, and 17.
8, 19, and 17? Okay. So let's see. 8, 19, 17. So that's 2. Alright, you find, as you're walking along, you do see 3 gemstones sticking out from the walls as you walk along.
Okay, I'd like to use my tinker's or smith's tools, whatever seems more appropriate, and use that to try
Say
to...
Smith's tools is probably where you're going to want to lean with
Yeah,
that.
I'll try to mine them, I guess.
Okay. I'll say it's going to take you a minute or 2 to get them out, but yeah, you can definitely mine them.
Okay.
The rest of you, any actions you'd like to take?
I'll just inspect the you know, surrounding area for any weird symbols or structure-y type things.
Alright, make investigation checks.
10.
10?
Yep.
Alright, as you're walking along, you do see in one outcropping that's kind of shallow, it hasn't been dug back very deep. Into the wall against it, you can see carved the words, "Help me."
Oh. Guys.
How many gemstones did I say you found? 3?
3.
That's what I thought, okay.
Someone carved "help me" down here.
Then I think we should help them.
I don't think they're here anymore, Raz. Maybe they're the bones.
The ones in the sarcophagus? Or in the crypt itself?
The crypt itself, or maybe there's bones. There might be more bones in here.
I
All
mean,
the
we
more
seem to
reason.
have benefited from multiple sets of bones, so more bones seems like more money.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. More bones, more money. But they do say more money, more problems.
But more problems, less bones?
So those 3 gems you found,
Yes.
you found a black pearl.
The ship?
Yep.
Whole ship,
Whole boat.
Johnny Depp's
In
there.
the swamp of Oak Island.
In 10x?
You also found out what happened
Mineshaft
to the missing settlement of Roanoke.
Yep, that's good.
A blue spinel. Spinal. Whatever.
You just made that up.
Spinosaurus.
Yep.
It's not even real.
As well as a peridot.
A what?
Peridot.
Peridot.
That.
You pronounce the T in that one, I believe.
See, like, I hate reading words when there's no one else there, because you go,
You can just leave it at he hates reading words.
I hate reading
at least
words.
I can read.
Well, what are you trying to say?
You
The
can't
fact-
read. I
Okay.
think that's what...
Okay. Well, you know what?
Alright, and...
If I knew what that sign said, I would assume that it said, fuck you, DJ.
Actually,
I'll
just
say
fuck you,
right
Tom.
as Fizzlewick finishes mining his gemstones from the cave walls, your apes conclude clearing it, so now it is open and passable. And you see it does continue quite a ways ahead of you into darkness. And then that's where we'll end this week.
Hello.
Cool. Hello. Friends, thank you so much for watching this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode of Princes of the Apocalypse. If you are new here, make sure you follow again. So you can find us again. Follow once. So that way you can find us again. We play D&D 3 to 4 times a week, depending on the week. You can go to our website, notgreatrpg.com, to find out our schedule of events, what shows we're doing, and when we're doing them. They're always at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, but the days and times and all that stuff is on there. There's a big calendar. If you are around in the Philadelphia area this weekend, we will be at PAX Unplugged on Saturday, the 7th, which is very exciting. It's going to be a really good time. So yeah, if you're around, maybe head to that. We'll be wearing our Not Great RPG shirts. It'll be fun.
Unfortunately, I will be working, so we'll be able to go.
Well, some of us will be there. If you're looking for D&D merchandise, we have a lot of things on our website. We have personal merch for our brand, but we also have some lovely sponsors that you can check out. And many of them, we do have codes that you can use to save money, such as Dice Envy. If you're looking for some more magical click-clack math rocks, which I know everybody is, you can go to Dice Envy.
Can we,
But what?
just
Thank you. But yeah, you can go to Dice Envy and use promo code NGDC to get 10% off of their website. But we got a lot of cool stuff on our website, so go to notgreatrpg.com, check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. We will see you on Friday for the second episode of the Dragon of Ice Spire Peak, our interactive campaign where chat gets to essentially bamboozle Tom for 3 hours. So have a good night, everybody.
Bye, friends.
Bye.